Hi, this is Matt Llewellyn from 23rd Street Brewery.
And this is Cole Mondi.
The biggest hitter in Lawrence High School football history.
Oh, whatever, Matt. But you know, my favorite play is going to the 23rd Street Brewery.
Oh, thanks, buddy. I'm glad you like it.
You know I love coming to the 23rd Street Brewery after every game and enjoying the prime rib sandwich.
And I love seeing you there, but I love seeing everyone there, too. So join Cole and everyone else at 23rd Street Brewery after the game or anytime. The 23rd Street Brewery, 23rd and Castle.
For more than 20 years, Family Medicine Associates has been providing expert-friendly primary care in Lawrence. Beginning this fall, a new affiliation with Advent Health, the region's premier faith-based health system, marks the start of many more decades of caring for the Lawrence community. With a whole-person approach to health and wellness, the providers at Advent Health Medical Group Primary Care at Lawrence are here when you need care. For details, visit adventhealthkc.com/primary care.
Sigler Pharmacy Health Update. With flu season upon us during the COVID-19 pandemic, it's doubly important to lessen the risk for getting the flu by scheduling a flu vaccination. In a typical year, flu season occurs from fall to early spring. The symptoms that come with the flu can keep you bedridden for a week or more. Prevention is key, and getting an annual flu vaccine is the best way to help protect you against flu. Schedule your flu vaccination online at SiglerPharmacy.com. Sigler Pharmacy cares about you.
At 1320, Cole, can you hear us? Cole, can you hear us? Oh, you just picked up an audio commercial from the stream. Cole Cedabutar. Matt Llewellyn live from Shawnee Mission North Stadium. That's what they do call this, right?
No, it's Shawnee Mission District Stadium, Matt.
Shawnee Mission District Stadium. Okay.
Shawnee Mission District Stadium.
So not Shawnee Mission.
Because they play more than north here. They play south, or they play Shawnee Mission Northwest, and East also plays here.
Okay, good. Cole says we sound good.
Hey, we sound good.
Okay, cool.
And look at our captains out there. I see a number 74, and that's a big guy named Noah Smith, 6'4", 305, almost certain to get at least small college calls.
Are we going now? Are we live on 810? Okay.
And Evan Bannister is out there, a linebacker on that defensive squad. And, of course, number 2, Baylor Bowen, is going to be a co-captain here tonight as well. This has already been done, so both teams know what they're going to end up doing, and they're going to pretend to flip a coin. And here we go. They won the toss, declined. The Lions will probably receive that kickoff, although the referee did not. There we are. He says, I'm going to kick that down here, and they're going to receive it at the north end. South end to the right, north end to the left, correct? Oh, I said 2, and it's 7. Truman Julesgard is the other captain. That's right.
Yeah, the captains for Lawrence High, Truman Julesgard, Evan Bannister, and Noah Smith.
We're ready to go.
Yes, we're going. We're live.
We're live and ready. This is it. We're broadcasting live tonight from Shawnee Mission North High School, the place that the Shawnee Mission District Stadium is located, that I've been coming to for nearly 50 years to broadcast football games, Matt. And the stadium itself, of course, has changed dramatically. The press box, thank goodness, or the media center, has changed dramatically. And we're ready for a kickoff because we're getting this right on the spot, right with our friends at 810 Varsity. We can be heard on bull929.com and at 810varsity.com and at also klwn.com. So if anybody's asking, where can I pick this up? What can I do to get the Lawrence game? That's it. Those .coms will get it there. bull929.com, 810varsity.com, and also klwn.com. You'll find the feeds there of our game. We're not going.
No, hey guys, I was going to say, I don't believe we're available on klwn.com. I'm not 100% positive, but I know that we are on 929.com and varsity.com. And here's the kickoff. Hank, you got it.
And the Lions receive that kickoff at the 15, up to the 20, bounces off of one would-be tackler, and then is strung down right at the 25-yard line.
Yeah, Avion got it deep for the Lions, but he had to come up to the 15 before he got it, and then only was able to bring it back 10 yards, and he was just plowed right away. But there is an injured man down on the field. An injured Bison.
Bison, that's right. The injured Bison that's down on the field was holding his right wrist when he went down, and he's just lying there very still now. This injury report update brought to you by Advent Health Medical Group Primary Care at Lawrence, formerly Family Medicine Associates. Whether you're sick or injured or want to avoid getting sick or injured, the experts at Advent Health will take great care of you, with locations, of course, in Lawrence, Lenexa, Ottawa, and beyond. Advent Health is never too far from home. Learn more at adventhealthkc.com or adventhealthottawa.com. Now, with that all said, the young man is up, back on his feet.
I think he got the wind knocked out of him. He is holding his stomach like he got the wind knocked out of him. He's walking just fine. Number 30 for the Bison is walking off the field. Looks like he will probably be okay. He is kind of holding his wrist, though, Hank. So we'll see here if we see him again.
That's what he was writhing on the ground holding when the play was over. It is first down at the 26-yard line for LHS, and they're ready to go with play number 1 for tonight's ball game against the Bison. There's the handoff. It goes right straight ahead and piling straight ahead for a 5-yard pickup to the 31, maybe close to the 32-yard line. Is our running back there tonight, the
Braden Heck. So Braden Heck got the start tonight.
Braden Heck
is right next to Truman Jules Gold right now in the backfield.
And
nice little 5-yard pickup by Braden.
And we're going to lose it all because the Lions, I think, are going to be found guilty here of illegal procedure on just the second play of the game. Somebody didn't get the count and was moving before the snap. So back to the original line of scrimmage, and now second down and 10 yards to go.
Hank, we got the other Heck boy out there as a long wide receiver in Kevin Heck. And also at wide receiver is, if I can tell it, I'm sorry, I'm not knowing it right off, Sam Cito.
Cito, yep. There
it is
a
running play.
There's
back up to Heck.
Over the left side this time, got back that yardage that he lost on the penalty and a few yards more out to the 33-yard line. Mr. Heck got the handoff and traveled 8 yards or 7 yards with it. It'll be third down and 3. Now a quick no-huddle call. There it is. The quarterback keeps it. He turns upfield. That has a first down at the 40. First down and then 5 yards more at the 40-yard line for the quarterback Jules Guard, and the Lions overcome that 5-yard penalty. Get good blocking on that right side on 2 of those plays that really move some players out of there. First down, and the Lions again quickly back ready to go. Double wide receivers each side going long down the field, and an open man down there makes the catch at the 31-yard line.
Baylor Bowen, who was a star last game with 3 big catches for 93 yards, and this one goes for, looks like about over 20 yards anyway.
Well, he did
for
get
the first
it
down
there
in Bison territory from the 35.
And there's the fake of the handoff up the middle of the running back, and then
That's Jules Guard up for the running back. That's going to be at least
about 6 yards as he makes the turn and gets it down to the 27-yard line. 6 yards picked up. We'll call it a short 6, a long 5, and at 10:08 to go here in the first quarter, the Lions are marching on drive number 1. We have a second down and a long 4 yards to go for first down, certainly 4-down territory here inside the 30 early in this ball game.
Hand off
right straight ahead, piling forward, not there for a first down, but Heck gets the handoff and takes it down to the 19-yard line. He's going to be about 2 yards short at that point. 9:40 to go first quarter. Third down, 2 yards to go coming up. Heck has run that ball very hard, but that time he turned as he got up there to the pileup of players who were blocking and trying to
they
tackle.
just read him well, Hank, but he still was able to move that line 2 yards. So I think it's a nice pickup by Heck.
Kept the feet churning, and that's why he was able to pick it up. Now he's going to try
he did about
again,
the same thing, except not as much yardage.
I don't think he got the first down. That's the big thing here, and that's fourth down and about a yard. He got 2. He needed 3, and so fourth down call here for LHS, the Lions, as they tackle the Bison tonight. Yes, the Indians of the Shawnee Mission North have changed that name and just announced a couple of weeks ago they are now and forevermore the Bison. Fourth down and 1. Big fourth down play early in this contest.
Hand off Heck.
Right,
he's got it, I think, Hank. Yes, he does.
He's got it. Yes, he got down to that 22-yard line. He needed to get right between the 22 and 23. There's the signal. Linesman over there signals, move those orange chains down this way, and the markers are moved. Just at 8.5 minutes here in this first quarter. No score yet, but the Lions now threatening with the ball on the 21-yard line of North. Back, ready to take the snap again. Jules Guard going full speed ahead. Oh
no.
Guard falls down. And he may have twisted an ankle.
I think that's exactly what he did, Hank.
He was not touched by a player, Matt. Jules Guard
dropped back 8 yards and
started to plant his feet, and instead of planting, they fell down, and he is limping badly as he goes to the sideline. He knew himself, I'm not going to be able to run a play here because of what I've done, and apparently he twisted his ankle.
So Coach Bowen is talking to Tyson Grammer right now. So it looks like Tyson, our second-string quarterback, is going to come in for at least one play till the trainers look at Truman and see what's going on with him.
Big loss on that one. A loss of 8 yards back to the 29-yard line. So second down, 18 yards to go. A big play on that one as the quarterback just got his feet tangled up, turning to throw the ball.
Tyson Grammer deep. He's a sophomore.
Going downfield.
Got a man open.
And down there.
And it is incomplete. Great defensive play by the Bison in the end zone.
They knocked that ball away. You mentioned great play. It looked like Bowen was going to be able to take that ball in the end zone just as he did a previous toss, but was unable to grab it because of that defense right in front of his face by the Bison player, the secondary player.
That's right, and he did a great job coming up, but when he came up, he had the ball in his hands, and that defensive player just knocked that ball right out of there.
Grammer did a good job putting the ball in place.
He did. Ball's on the ground. Grammer just has to fall on it.
Now lost the ball as he falls on it and goes back. Tyson Grammer, the sophomore quarterback, lost the football on the snap, and now it is fourth down and a long, long way to go. They lost another 10 yards at least on that one. Now it is fourth down and 26 yards to go. That is the strangest series of plays that the Lions have certainly run this year, and I can't remember any in recent years where they had that many different goofy things happen, including a fumbled snap, a quarterback twisting his ankle, and now this. Here comes the punt. The punter is out there.
Timeout, Olathe North.
Olathe North going to call a timeout.
Shawnee Mission North. I'm sorry about that. Shawnee Mission North.
Shawnee Mission North. 7:11 to go out there on that clock. Let's go ahead and take a 30-second timeout with the network right here. We'll be right back.
Hey Lawrence fans, Meritrust Credit Union is proud to support Lawrence High School sports and be a part of this great community. You can experience the credit union difference through the way they're passionate about providing student athletes and our community with the resources needed to make the best financial plays. No matter where you are on your financial journey, Meritrust can help you conquer each milestone ahead and help you feel financially fearless. Visit meritrustcu.org to learn more. It's game time, Lawrence. Let's go.
Kurt Gieser State Farm Agency understands the importance of being a member in the Lawrence community and supporting local. They also understand the importance of supporting you in Lawrence, whether it's through the peace of mind you get with insurance or helping you with any financial questions.
We're back here at Shawnee Mission District Stadium where the Lions are in punting formation with 4th down and a mile.
Here we go with that punt, and the snap is going to come back clear across the 50-yard line, 15 yards.
On the ground, bad snap.
Now the Lions
my
can't
goodness.
pick it up, and it's fallen on back there at the 49-yard line. I believe this whole thing has now been topped up. Yes, a fumbled punt, and that means that North is going to take that football first down in Lions territory at the Lions 49-yard line. Matt, that's the most yardage I've seen the Lions lose on 4 plays in a long, long time, maybe ever.
I don't remember that, not even in a derby game.
No.
We got pummeled.
But the Lions in this case are now going to have to play defense instead of from deep in the north the end of the field, from midfield. Right at the 49 in Lawrence territory, defense has got to go to work and get hard at it to stop this Bison football team. Single back, man in motion. Now they fake the handoff, and the quarterback keeps it, dives straight ahead for a
ball's on the ground,
but they fumble the ball.
Lions say they have it.
They have it, do they? Do the Lions have a fumble? Apparently not.
I don't think so.
They did not.
Sure
the ball
so.
came loose, and the Lions excitedly were signaling, we've got it, but they don't.
But a nice little pickup on first down for Cotter Knowles. 8 yards on the pickups. Brings up 7 yards. Bring up 2nd down and 3.
Help me find out who number 90 is. I believe that's Kim Allen, correct? That's the
For the Lawrence High School, yes.
Sophomore, yes, a sophomore. Quarterback is handing it off right up the middle on this one. Pickup of about 4 yards, close to a first down, I believe just shy. So a 3rd down and a short yard coming up here, just the 3rd down and a yard at the 40. The Lions started this at their own 49-yard line after they fumbled snap on that punt. 3rd down and a yard, 6 minutes to go here, first quarter. No score, but the Lions had a chance, but then it kind of went away. A turn to the right by the quarterback as he comes out of center and lowers his head and gets that first down. They'll mark that ball down at the 47-yard or the 37-yard line. First down, Bison at the 37. And again, this is Shawnee Mission North. Yes, we've called them by a different name in the past. They have been in the process of changing their name, and they announced it a couple of weeks ago. Shawnee Mission North is now the Bison. That's what we'll call them. 2 wide receivers right, 1 out to the left. Single back behind the quarterback. Snap, and there's the pass complete out to the right side. Short gain is all. The Lions are over there to tackle the receiver very quickly, and on top of him right away was
Zarek Avery. Nice tackle by Zarek. Zarek might be potentially playing both ways. As a cornerback and a wide receiver.
He was very, very quick on that tackle, and I know as a wide receiver he can catch balls as well, but right now that defensive stop was good for just 3 yards, so call it a 2nd down and 7. They're in Lions territory, clear down to the 34. So Lawrence High School has got to stiffen that defense. They were good on that defensive side of the ball last week in that season opener. Let's see what they can do here tonight. 2nd down, 7 to go. Quarterback turns, hands it off right up the middle. Running room down to the 30-yard line, so a pickup, a short gain of about 4, just shy. Well, they move it back now to the 31. That's where the knee went down. It'll be 3rd down and 4, and just like the Lions were a few minutes ago, I said it's 4-down territory. Well, a couple of bad plays turned it into not being 4-down territory. Now let's see what the Lions can do defensively. 3rd down, 4 yards to go. They shift a man out of the slot on the left. The quarterback looks over to the sideline. As he gets a play, goes back under center. And that quarterback takes the snap and follows his running back up the middle, but the Lions have stopped him. He handed it off to that running back. He might have been better to carry it, but he kept it for 2 yards, and it's going to be a 4th down and 2. And now the Lions, after a stop of 2 yards gain on 3rd down, will try to stop him on a 4th down and 2 call. Matt, these guys have followed this quarterback, keeper, and handoff with the option. It's the option offense.
Yeah, they've done it very well so far, but that time Lions definitely stopped him. That front line of the Lions stopped the run, but they had previously have not been able to.
And the Lions have some tough defense here. 4th down, 2 yards to go in their own territory at the 29. There's the snap. Handoff to the left side this time, and a 1st down is gained. Just as the Lions did a few minutes ago, they had a tight situation on a 4th down that they made the yardage. So does the Bison, and they're 1st down now at the Lions' 26-yard line. And Matt?
Yeah, handed off to Eric Duarte that time, and Eric big, tough looking senior running back, and was able to get around that outside to gain that 1st down.
Duarte was the guy carrying, and he is a running back with some size, too. 1st down at the Lions' 26-yard line.
Nice bat down. Nice bat down by Lance Bassett. You heard us calling Lance's name all week long last week, as by the end of the game, Olathe East was running scared from this guy. Lance is a huge guy, defensive end, 6'3", 270-pound junior.
And he got out arm up there and batted the ball down, so a 2nd down and 10 now on the incomplete pass. The quarterback goes under center and takes the snap, hands it off over the right side of the center's right hip, and takes a good gain on this one. Cotter Knowles, the quarterback for this team from Shawnee Mission North, hands a good gain of 6 yards. 3rd down and 4 coming up now. They're right at the Lions' 20-yard line. So a crucial stop here coming up for Lawrence. We've used up almost all of this first quarter, down to 2 minutes now. 3rd down and 4 for the Bison. Quarterback turns, hands it off. Big hole, and the big hole opens up for the fullback, who was running over that center and right guard's position for a big pickup, and I believe that's
Duarte again. Eric Duarte is the man so far tonight.
Duarte is the guy carrying that football, and a 1st down it is inside the 10-yard line, so it is now 1st and goal at the 7. 1st down and goal for the Shawnee Mission North Bison. Playing in their stadium tonight. It's become a district stadium with both Northwest and East playing football games here. Now it's up to the line of scrimmage with a 1st and goal at the 7-yard line for the Bison. Quarterback under center. Ready for the snap. Takes it. Now hands off over the right side. Big hole into the end zone.
It's Duarte. Duarte again, man.
Wow.
Hand him the ball. There's no reason to do anything else if he's getting that much on 1st down, and I mean, really, whatever he can do. Duarte has been the man so far for North.
Carried it 7 yards, and it looked almost easy. The reason it looked easy was because of his blockers, though, Matt. He had people that were knocked off their feet along the defensive front line for the Lions. Here's the try for the extra point. The kick is up. I believe a sophomore kicker boots it right through there, and the guys have got their touchdown and a extra point. So the Lions now trail in this ball game. First time this year that's happened. The Bison lead the Lions 7-0 with 1:22 to go here in this first quarter of play. We'll be back for the Lions receipt of that kickoff right after this timeout.
Helping every student athlete play healthy.
Hi, this is Matt Llewellyn from 23rd Street Brewery.
And this is Cole Mondi.
The biggest hitter in Lawrence High School football history.
Oh, whatever, Matt. But you know, my favorite play is going to the 23rd Street Brewery.
Oh, thanks, buddy. I'm glad you like it.
You know I love coming to the 23rd Street Brewery after every game and enjoying the prime rib sandwich.
And we're back at Shawnee Mission District Stadium where the Lions have fallen short by a score of 7-0 by the Shawnee Mission North Bison, a team that I don't believe ever led last week against Shawnee Mission East. And North is who lost 28-7, but Lions find themselves down 7 right now. And here's the kickoff.
They've matched their scoring amount last week in this first quarter. There's the kickoff taken down inside the 15-yard line.
Avion's got a hold.
Avion's got it. He's at the 40, 45. He's to midfield.
He's gone.
Running the field. He'll go all the way, and he flags back there, Matt.
Nothing at all. Avion, Nelson, touchdown.
And Avion has done it. He's taken it the distance from the 15-yard line down to the end zone at the far south end of the stadium, and the touchdown is scored by LHS to match the touchdown scored earlier. Now the Lions need that extra point to get the game tied at 7-7. Well,
I don't know where Avion picked that ball up. Probably about was it in the 2 or 3 yard line?
No, I thought
was
it
it that?
about the
Okay.
15. Yeah, it was not away from the goal line, and if I'm wrong on that by a few yards, not much. Now someone's late coming out to this extra point lineup. 1:08 on the clock when that touchdown was scored and Avion crossed the goal line. Now the try for the extra point. An outstanding young kicker here that was found on the soccer team. There's the snap. Goodwin.
No, blocked.
And it is blocked.
Blocked.
That is
Grant Glasgow. That's
first time that's happened. And again, the Lions have their field goal blocked for the first time in 2021. The score, 7-6. Lions still trail it, but they got that touchdown real quick. Back with the kickoff right after this timeout.
State Farm Agency understands the importance of being a member in the Lawrence community and supporting local. They also understand the importance of supporting you in Lawrence, whether it's through the peace of mind you get with insurance or helping you with any financial questions or needs. Just like this high school broadcast, Kurt Gieser State Farm Agency will tackle any issues you need covered. Give Kurt and his team a call at 785-843-0003 or visit them online at www.kurtinsures.com.
Welcome back to the Shawnee Mission District Stadium, where the Lions tonight are on the road for their second game of the season. A fairly easy win last week in their season opener, and the Olathe East team was the victims that time out in their own home turf area. Now the Lions will have that kickoff coming with that kicker, Grant Glasgow, who also just missed on that extra point because of a block of his kick. There's the kickoff, and it's a deep one. He kicks it into the end zone, and that's where it will stop. Because
Grant has got a leg on him.
You don't run those out of the end zone in high school in Kansas. And that kickoff went 5 yards deep into the end zone. Again, he could kick that field goal or that extra point without any problem. The problem was his blocking broke down across that front line, and there were several of the North players who had hands up and right over the top of that ball by the time he stepped forward and gave it a boot. So it's not the kicker on that blocked extra point. This time it was the blocking for that kicker. And like I say, you just watched him kick that ball 5 yards deep into the end zone. High school kickers aren't known for being able to boot the ball into the end zone. I bet you kicks one through the end zone with some wind blowing this year.
Wow, Hank. And if you're a loyal Lawrence High fan and you're watching this, or you're a North fan, you'd be interested to know that KU is up 9-7 right now over Coastal Carolina.
There goes that quarterback as he turns the corner on the far side of the field and gets big yardage clear past the 30 out to the 34-yard line. A pickup of 14 yards on first down by Carter Knowles. The quarterback who is a senior picks up 14 to the 34-yard line, and boy, the blocking out there on him was tremendous. He had nobody around him when he turned that corner, Matt.
No, he didn't, Hank, and I'm sorry. When I saw that KU score, I got a little distracted here. I'm like, what? Hold on,
lost him, folks.
In the second quarter?
He's playing KU football in his mind now. Now we're back to Lawrence High football.
In my mind, I'm back to Lawrence. I never leave Lawrence High, Hank.
There you go. First down at the 34. Big pickup on that first down of this series. There's the handoff right straight ahead, and the option. They picked the first option, and that's the handoff straight ahead, and a host of Lions in there to make that stop.
Well, it was the whole line really kind of. They held him that time again. It was Duarte was the running back.
Matthew Schmidt was the guy that made the initial stop. Second down, a pickup of 4 yards. Second down, 6 yards to go.
And that'll do it for the first quarter.
That's it.
And you're listening to Lawrence High School football on 810 Varsity and Bull 929.com. Where the Lions are leading. No, they're not. They're trailing 6-7 over Shawnee Mission North Bison. We'll be back in 1 minute.
Kurt Gieser State Farm Agency understands the importance of being a member in the Lawrence community and supporting local. They also understand the importance of supporting you in Lawrence, whether it's through the peace of mind you get with insurance or helping you with any financial questions or needs. Just like this high school broadcast, Kurt Gieser State Farm Agency will tackle any issues you need covered. Give Kurt and his team a call at 785-843-0003 or visit them online at www.kurtinsures.com.
Lawrence High School trails 7-6 as we get this second quarter going. A pickup of actually 3 yards on that first down play, and it's second down now and 7 yards to go for the Bison. Quarterback keeps the ball, faked the handoff over that right side once again, but that quarterback, Cotter Knowles, kept the ball, and the senior lowered his head for about 3 more yards. So coming up now with third down and 5 yards to go. The ball at the 39-yard line, still in North territory. The North Bison, so named officially 2 weeks ago. A wide receiver flanks out to the left side. Far out to the left is Nathan Doolin, one of their top receivers. Quarterback puts a man in motion going the other way. Then they all stand and take a look over to the sideline. The backs at least all look over there. Now the quarterback back under center on a third down and 5 situation. Handoff goes over the right side. A big pickup to midfield. There you go. The handoff was made to number 7. I'm not sure we have his, or was that number 4?
No, it was number 4, Hank.
Number 4, Eric Duarte. The senior running back picked up big yards clear out to midfield, the 50-yard line, and a first down. The Lions had finally held them to a fairly good yardage distance to make on first down. Now they're just a half a yard shy of Lions territory at midfield. The Lions trail it 7-6. We're just getting started here in the second quarter of this ball game. Sunflower League contest. 2 teams that have played many times, and the handoff is right straight ahead. The Lions signal again. They did. They recovered a fumble. The handoff went to number 8, and that guy was the man who fumbled the football. The Lions, was that 8 or 9? That guy dropped the ball.
No, it was 4.
And I thought that was 9 that had the ball that dropped it there. He was in for 4. 4 was on the side.
Well, Cutter Knowles is the quarterback. He's number 9.
And that is the quarterback apparently lost the ball. But the Lions had the ball. The Lions had the ball at midfield.
Kenton Simmons was the man, the linebacker, who was able to come up with that ball. That's the first turnover of this season picked up by the Lions.
The Lions get that turnover and make it good to the 49-yard line, their own, back in the pocket, going to throw the ball downfield. There he goes, over the middle, and it's very close to being caught. It just led Sam Cito a little bit too much. The senior reached out trying to grab it, but couldn't quite get the arms around it. The arm of Truman Jules' guard was right on the money as far as distance, but the lead was about a yard too far in front of Sam, and Cito unable to make the catch. Second down 10, the Lions at their own 49 after the fumble recovery, trailing 7-6 in the second quarter of their game against the Lions. against the North Bison. There's the handoff over the right side, but a good pickup on second down, and that pickup goes to the right side. Carrying the football for Lawrence High School on that one was Heck once again. Heck's had the carries tonight, that's for sure. Lawrence High School has depended on his running legs so far. 3rd down and 2. Again, the Heck the ball, and he looked like he could turn the corner, but what defense got played on that one? Number 81, Logan Oberly, senior who's listed as a tight end, playing defensive end, got that one. Now it's a 4th down and a yard call. 4th down and yard, very close to the 40. They're right between the 42 and 43 yard line in North Territory. Now the Lions are going to go for it. 4th down and a yard. They usually get this kind of distance. Usually. Let's see what happens. Handoff, right straight ahead. Bam! He hits that line of scrimmage, and I think he's going to be marked down at the 40. That's enough for a 1st down. Move the chains. They do on the far side. The Lions get that yard and a yard more. It's 1st down at the north 40-yard line. 9:13 to go here in this first half of play. The Lions trailing 7-6, trying to get a lead back. Thought they had one going in the early part of this half. Handoff again goes to Heck over that left side as he jogged to the left just as he got to the center position and picked up 3 yards. 2nd down and 7 coming up. Truman Julesgaard looks over to that sideline to his coaches for this next play, and Clint Bowen, now coaching his 2nd game as the Lions head man, gives him the signal over there along with the offensive coordinator. Quarterback back in the pocket. Julesgaard going to throw it long. Oh, man, he overthrew everybody. I don't think the official that was 10 yards ahead of the play could have gotten to that one. That was a perfect pass, but it was just overthrown by about 7 or 8 yards, and too much arm in that one for Julesgaard. 3rd down and 7 coming up now. Back at the 37-yard line. They need to get it to the 30-yard line for a 1st down.
And Malik Olmeyer really laid out Truman Julesgaard on that play. I was actually surprised that Truman was able to get up. He was on the ground for a few minutes before, or a couple seconds before he was able to get back up.
Well, Julesgaard did come back in after an injury as well to his ankle. Here comes the throw again over the middle, and that pass is almost intercepted. Wow. It was intended downfield for the guy that didn't miss catching many last week. That's Mr. Bowen. Baylor Bowen caught everything thrown his way last week, but that is the 2nd pass that's gone past. He didn't catch, and the main reason was defense. The defensive back was able to knock that ball away and just came within an eyelash of perhaps picking it off. So the Lions didn't throw an interception, but it is 4th down and long. 4th down and 7. They are at the 37-yard line. Here they go. 4th down and 7.
Baylor's wide open.
And Bowen got it.
He's out on the 1-yard line.
He had an angle on that. He was by himself because the defender had fallen down back upfield. There's no flag on the play, so he didn't knock him down. The official was down there with him. But Bowen made that catch, but he was angled so hard to the sideline when he caught it that he couldn't correct the step and stepped out of bounds at the 1.
But really, Baylor Bowen's a great receiver, and that was a great catch.
He did make
that. A lot of receivers would not have been able to make that catch, Hank. That was a super catch by Baylor.
It was a 4th down must play and a long pass, and it caught it on the fly and out of bounds. 1st down and goal at the 3. Handoff right straight ahead, and that will be a touchdown. LHS, the Lions have that lead again this game for the first time. 8:05 to go here in our first half of play. Lions 12, Bison 7. Now the Lions, will they try to get that point back with a 2-point conversion? They had a kick blocked in the first quarter. Nope, they're going to go ahead and kick it. The kicker is out there to boot that football away, and the kicker is on the field. Grant Glasgow ready to try this one out. Let's block up front, guys. There's the kick. The ball is up, and it went through there, flying through. No problem with that one. 13-7. The Lions have grabbed the lead over the Shawnee Mission North Bison. We'll be back with the kickoff right after this 30-second timeout.
For more than 20 years, Family Medicine Associates has been providing expert-friendly primary care in Lawrence. Beginning this fall, A new affiliation with Advent Health, the region's premier faith-based health system, marks the start of many more decades of caring for the Lawrence community. With a whole-person approach to health and wellness, the providers at Advent Health Medical Group Primary Care at Lawrence are here when you need care. For details, visit adventhealthkc.com/primary care.
Back once again, the Lawrence Lions now have a lead of 13-7 after an excellent catch by Mr. Baylor Bowen, the son of the head coach Clint Bowen. He caught that ball on the fly, but took it out of bounds because of his angle. Running so hard he couldn't get straightened out in time, but then a 3-yard touchdown run will be credited to our running back on that one, and Mr. Heck took it in. There's the boot. Again, a long kick, bounces at about the 5 away from the intended downfield kickoff returner, and bounces through the end zone, will come back out to the 20-yard line. I don't think they've run one back on him. Oh, I guess there was one in that game last week against East, wasn't there? But that the Lions ran, or the other team ran back after the kickoff by our kicker, kicker Grant Glasgow. He kicked most of them into the end zone, but there was at least one that was taken for a return.
I think you're right, Hank.
First down now at the 20-yard line. After that long boot, it rolled through the end zone and out the back of the end zone. Now it's first down for the Bison at the 20-yard line. Golly, I've called games here since the early 1960s. First down, 10 yards to go, handoff, nothing is happening on that one. Maybe fell forward for a yard. The running back carried the ball that time and had nowhere to go. A pickup of a short yard. Call it second down and 9, and I believe that once again was Duarte. Mr. Duarte unable to get the legs churning on that one. The Lions had him wrapped up from the beginning, and the guy leading that in there was that big guy, number 90, Tim Allen, who really took his legs out. Just a sophomore, too. 286, 6'3". Second down, 9 yards to go. North looking both ways over the defense, and everybody's in tight except for one wide out to the left. Handoff over that left side. Short pickup on this one. The defense seems to have found something to guide them to a quicker tackle and a quicker trip to that running back. Matt, who did you see on the tackle on that one?
Well, that was the far. That was they went to the far side of the field this time. They went to Tucker Corbin was made the tackle. They're running away from Lance Bassett's side.
Once again, it's now a pickup of 3 yards, so it is third down and 6 yards to go. The Bison going to throw the football. Quarterback tosses it downfield. Intercepted. You heard Matt say it. Oh, my land. It was in the hands of a Lion down there.
Kyle Watson.
Watson had the ball for a moment, fell, and the ball came jarring out of his arms. And so far, that is one of the picks that you'll wish you had, of course, sometime. But
although that was a tough one, Hank. The fact that he was able to get up there and have it bobbled in his hands, I think, was a great call by Kyle. He just wasn't quite able to hang on to it. But great defensive stand by LHS and Kyle Watson. But the front three did their job that time.
That's right. It is now fourth down in a punting situation for North. Here comes their punter. Takes a little jog over to the right. Side ball kicks it. It's going to roll down and goes out of bounds inside Lions territory. Clear back at the 37-yard line. Not a bad punt out of that deep in their own territory for the Bison, and this kick takes them down to the 37. Did you get a distance on that one? I was checking the sideline over here for the 37.
When do I ever get a distance on punts and
come on now.
and kicks? I never do that.
You've been practicing.
No, I can't calculate passes that go over the 50-yard line.
Well, I know that it's about 35, 37 yards on that punt. It's first down now at the 37. The handoff goes to the Lion running back, and he's straight ahead, breaks tackles. Boy, did he break tackles. And that's number 32 carrying the ball for LHS, Braden Heck. Once again, the 5'9", 178-pound junior running back picks up 9. Clear to the 40. 47-yard line. Second down, a yard to go. The Lawrence Lions to still go in without a huddle. That quick count, and they get that handoff right straight ahead. Once again, I believe that's Heck still playing that running back spot. And Heck gets the yard and about another yard to the 49. The ball actually just at the 49-yard line, just shy of the territory of Shawnee Mission North, a yard shy. First down. I wish they'd turn that over from fourth down over there. There they go. First down and 10, right at midfield for the Lions. Quarterback going to hand it off to the outside. Not a lot there on this running play. The Lions tried to stretch that one out with Heck taking that handoff, going hard to the right side, but he was unable to pick up any real yardage on that one. So that was a tough run for just a yard. It's second down. I'll give him 2 yards on it. Second down and 8 yards to go. Jules Guard, the quarterback, will be taking that snap. Good to see him back out there after the injury. There's a long pass play downfield, and the ball is caught. Oh, my gosh, Baylor Bowen, how did he do it? That ball was thrown so that it could have been intercepted by a North player. Instead, Bowen reached out, tipped the ball into the air, and then caught it after he tipped it back to himself. With exactly 5 minutes to go here in this first half, the ball is stopped down at the 19-yard line. A big gain on a great catch by Bowen. There comes another one. The quarterback's going to keep it and run out of that hole with his leg dragging behind him. It looked like he was going to be tackled, but he gets it. But a fumble? They're signaling a fumble, and the Lions have turned it over. The Lions had the ball and were ready to go on a first down at the 19 of the Bison, but they apparently have fumbled the football away, and there's timeout out on the field right now. Did you see what happened on the fumble, Matt?
Oh, yeah. Baylor had it. He was up, had gained 5 yards, but the Bison just kind of ripped the ball out from his hands, and there we go. They had it.
Well, again, that wasn't Baylor Bowen that was carrying the ball.
I'm sorry. Jules Guard. It was Jules Guard. It was a quarterback keeper.
Quarterback was going to throw it, then stopped and ran up the middle. The ball was knocked out, and now it is first down once again. North's got the ball. The Lions do lead it 13-7, but have just turned it over in this ball game for the second time. There's a handoff that goes to the 15-yard line, so just a very short gain. Maybe they do. Well, they do give him the 16, so it's a pickup of 1.5 yards. Call it second down and 9 yards to go. 4.5 minutes to go here in this first half with the Lions on top.
But nice job by Tate Meyer to come up with that tackle for the Lions, because really, nothing doing there. And Tate came in from the defensive end spot to make the tackle.
Coach Bowen is going to be making a good deal out of the turnovers in this first half, saying we could be well ahead in this ball game if you'd taken care of the ball. Second down, call it 8 yards to go. There comes the handoff again, right straight ahead.
Flag in the field.
And flag down on the field, and I'm not sure. I believe this must be an offensive flag. They moved the ball and set it down right at the. And now are they going to go ahead and walk it off, because that would be a third down and 9. It was no gain on the play, but their 5-yard penalty. Did he ever give a signal?
Illegal motion, Hank.
Illegal motion. Second down now, and. Call it 8 yards to go, 13 yards to go, 14 yards to go. Second down, 14 for the Bison. The ball back close to the 10-yard line. There's the snap. Quarterback's going to keep the ball. Breaks through, has a opening, and has nearly a first down. Maybe he does. 15 yards on that carry by that quarterback out there. I believe Carter Knowles, wasn't it?
It was, and Avion Nelson made the stop. I tell you, if Avion wasn't there in the backfield, that he would have gone all the way, because they opened up a huge hole for him, and there were no Lawrence High white shirts in that for the first 10 yards of that carry, and Avion was able to come up and make that stop.
That's the kind of hole you don't see opening up in a Lions defense, either left or right side, but that hole was huge, and the quarterback was able to easily gain a big one, and 14 yards takes it out now to the 26-yard line. First down there for the Bison. Quarterback with a double wing on each side, and the quarterback hands off right straight ahead, and another good gain right up the middle One of the Lions had to get down there and get him tackled was Lawrence High School's 44, Jackson Wood. The linebacker, a senior, 6'1", 191, he makes that one-on-one tackle after a pickup of 6 yards. Now 2 wide receivers going out to the left side for the Bison. 2 out to the left, 2 wingbacks on each side of the line. Quarterback keeps it, now hands it off to the left side, going left, and nothing there this time. The Lions defense shut down when they tried the right side of the Lions defense. Nothing moved over there. 2 minutes, 13 seconds to go. First half of play. The Lions lead it 13-7 here at the District Stadium located at Shawnee Mission North High School. It's 3rd down and 4 yards to go. The ball is at the 33-yard line, and now it's going to be a tough job for the Lions to keep them stopped down here and make them punt that ball with just a minute and a half to go. Now they take time, and a timeout is called. The Bison call a timeout, and timeout called with a minute 46 on the clock. 13-7 is our score. The Lions lead it. We'll be back with this last minute and a half of the first half after this 30-second timeout.
Fall is upon us, and so is the time to tune up that furnace. Don't miss the $49 special from Neil Harris Heating Service Experts. That's right, get your system tuned up for just $49, and you don't even have to be a Service Experts Advantage program member. Call 816-629-5343. That's 816-629-5343. Or schedule online at any time at NeilHarrisServiceExperts.com. That's NeilHarrisServiceExperts.com. And get ready for winter today.
Good timing on that one. 3rd down and a long 4 yards to go for the Bison. They're back at their own 33-yard line and have to get over that 35 out to the 36 to have that first down, almost the 38-yard line for a first down. Lions want to stop them right here. Don't give them any more plays before halftime. Make them punt that football away. There's the snap. Quarterback pitches it, and a fumble on the pitch, and it's clear back to the 29, 25, 20, make it the 26-yard line, where the intended receiver on that pitch play finally had to go back and pick it up, and number 7 was that guy. I'm not sure if we have his name on our roster here or not. Number 7 was the intended target on that pitch play backwards on a reverse, and instead of hitting him in the hands, it went out in front of him by about a 5-yard distance, and he had to run back and jump on it to keep the Lions getting a turnover in a very tough situation. Now 4th down and long ball clear back at the 17, where the play was finally blown dead after the guy that was the intended recipient of that pitch fell on it at the 17-yard line. Minute 27 to go. So punting situation definitely coming up for North as the Lions are huddled on the far side of the field. The North team now is waiting for the Lions to finish up their timeout, as the Lions will have, I believe, one more after this one, or maybe 2 more timeouts here in this half, with a minute and just a little less than a minute and a half as this snap comes for the punt. No mistakes, Lawrence High. That's the keynote right now. At the halftime talk, I can hear mistakes being mentioned a couple of times, Matt. There's the snapback. The quarterback's got all the time in the world. He's just standing there with the ball. Now he kicks it. Everybody had already run downfield. Nobody rushed the kicker, and he boots the ball out of bounds at the 48-yard line in Bison territory. I'm trying to at the 47-yard line. I'm not sure. He just held on to the ball. Nobody was rushing him, Matt.
No, I was wondering what. I mean, it was the craziest thing I've ever seen, Hank. The quarterback is their punter, and he had it. I was thinking he was going to go ahead and throw it because nobody was even close to him, and he probably could have had he had a wide receiver open. But then at the last minute, he said, "Well, all right, I better go ahead and punt it." And he was able to get about 20-yard punt. Here go the Lions.
The Lions are ready to go. Right at the 47-yard line in Bison territory. Jules Guard back in the pocket, throws it long down the middle of the field, incomplete. That one intended on the far side for Kerbenheck, the wide out the senior wideout, brother Heck, 5'9", 185 senior. Incomplete pass over there for Heck. It's 2nd down and 10 at the 47. Well, I'll tell you what, the thing that gets me on that play was if it had been a 4th down and 3 or 4, he could have easily had it. But it was 4th down and about 20 yards to go because of that fumble that occurred on that snap and the pitch back. And if it hadn't been that, he probably would have had a 1st down. Quarterback is going to turn, hand it off, and that running play is going nowhere as a hard tackle is made on the Lions running back down there, Lawrence High School's Braden Heck. He's been the running back tonight, the junior. The wide receiver Heck caught that, was the intended receiver on an earlier pass. Now his brother carries the ball for basically no gain. And another timeout has been whistled for the Lions. We'll just go ahead and keep it right here. About 1:05 to go here in this quarter, and the Lions 13-7 leaders in this ball game here in our first half. In that second half ahead, I know the Lions are going to be thinking very much about the mistakes that they made here at halftime. And then I'm sure that Coach Clint Bowen will say, all right, wipe the mistakes out of your mind. We're going to get back here with you and make sure that we've got this thing under control and stop making mistakes. 2nd down and 10 yards to go after no gain on that running play. Lawrence High School, 3rd down and 10. I was going to say, wait a minute, it says 2 on that number on the far side on the field, but it is 3rd down, incomplete pass, and then a no-gain running play. Now Jules Gard back, going to throw the ball down the field. That
Bowen's open.
Oh, it's over his head, and Bowen tried to leap up and get it, but could not. So the punt team will come out. Still a minute to go here in this first half of play. 59 seconds on the clock down there. So the Lions are going to have to punt it away after 2 incomplete passes. I don't think he's thrown 2 incomplete in a row tonight before that. Jules Gard's been on the money at least every other time through his passing arm tonight. But right now, the Lions are going to be in a punting situation because of 2 misses on those passes and on a very short gain running the football. Now here comes the snap. Back to the punter. And he stands back at the 38-yard line. Good snap. There's the kick, and it's a bullet. And a semi-fair catch called for, clear back at the 12-yard line. Fair catch was called for on that field down there by their receiver of that kick. But a good hard kick, a little bit low, and if it had gone any distance, then it might have been able to have been returned. But he caught that ball on the fly at the last second, signaling fair catch. And the Lions now will have to play defense with North holding the football to start this drive at their own 13-yard line. 53.5 seconds to go, first half. I tell you, this last minute of the game, last couple of minutes of the game has taken 10 minutes to run so far. Quarterback down underneath the center, keeps the football, and now he hands it off as that first handoff goes off to the middle of the line and a very short 2-yard pickup. 2nd down and 8 coming up, and they're just letting that clock run. They're not going to try to stop the clock. No timeouts taken. They have 1 left. The Lions also have 1 left. They're not going to use that one to stop the clock, and they're going to basically let the clock run out after that pickup on that last play of 2 yards. 2nd down and 8. They're going to go to the sidelines. Did someone then call the timeout, or are they just letting the clock run out? I think they must have.
Well, Lions are hanging around making sure that they don't see.
One thing for sure, 9 seconds is left and the clock is running. No timeout apparently was taken because the clock has continued to run, and that is where the quarter will end. I see 7 seconds left on the play clock down there, and time just ran out. So the Bison decided not to take a chance with anything deep in their own territory here at the end of the first half. And the Lions lead them at the end of the first half after the Bison got first quarter touchdown against LHS and led them tonight for a while, 7-0. The Lions got that score and didn't get a chance to get the extra point because of a block. And then they got a touchdown with the extra point, and here at halftime lead 13-7. Matt, I know you've got a great halftime guest for you that's going to be talking a little bit of athletics at LHS coming up here on the show. So stay tuned. We'll be right back on KLWN and with our fellow friends here listening tonight on Bull929.com and on 810varsity.com. So there you go. That's where you can tune it in. We'll be back in a minute.
Hey Lawrence fans, Meritrust Credit Union is proud to support Lawrence High School sports and be a part of this great community. You can experience the credit union difference through the way they're passionate about providing student athletes in our community with the resources needed to make the best financial plays. No matter where you are on your financial journey, Meritrust can help you conquer each milestone ahead and help you feel financially fearless. Visit meritrustcu.org to learn more. It's game time, Lawrence. Let's go!
Hi, this is Matt Llewellyn from 23rd Street Brewery.
And this is Cole Mondi.
The biggest hitter in Lawrence High School football history.
Oh, whatever, Matt. But you know, my favorite play is going to the 23rd Street Brewery.
Oh, thanks, buddy. I'm glad you like it.
You know I love coming to the 23rd Street Brewery after every game and enjoying the prime rib sandwich.
And I love seeing you there, but I love seeing everyone there, too. So join Cole and everyone else at 23rd Street Brewery after the game or anytime. The 23rd Street Brewery, 23rd and Castle.
Fall is upon us, and so is the time to tune up that furnace. Don't miss the $49 special from Neil Harris Heating Service Experts. That's right, get your system tuned up for just $49, and you don't even have to be a Service Experts Advantage program member. Call 816-629-5343. That's 816-629-5343. Or schedule online at any time at neilharrisserviceexperts.com. That's neilharrisserviceexperts.com. And get ready for winter today.
Welcome, Lawrence High School fans. We're back here on 810varsity.com, and I need to get over the fact that we're Lawrence High because we're also the Shawnee Mission North Bison fans might be listening to us on 810varsity.com. So my halftime guest today is a buddy of mine, my neighbor, Brad Stahl, the head coach of Lawrence High baseball. But Jack's your boy. I want to talk about Jack. So Jack was a great football player last year, played a lot of defense, and this year now he's gone on and he's just doing academics at KU. Is that right, Brad?
Well, yes, and he's actually currently he's like a fall walk-on with the baseball team. He's just working out because his goal. Well, he's hoping to go to another school, smaller school, and play in the spring. So
he's still got baseball in his blood.
Still got a little baseball juju going on, and Coach Price has allowed him to be a part of the workouts. And so yeah, he just completed his first week. He sent me a picture of his little locker with his name on it. He was pretty proud and excited.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Hey,
so
send me those pictures, okay?
I will. Yeah. I certainly will.
I want to see it.
Yeah, he's very excited.
Always a great kid.
Yeah, he's a good kid.
Just a super.
Thank you.
Just does all kinds of great things at Lawrence High.
Yeah.
Great grades.
Yeah, valedictorian. I didn't have anything to do with that. No, that was 100% his mom. And then we got now Sammy is the sophomore, and he's wearing number 19. He won't say he's doing it because his brother, but he's. I think there's a little bit, trying to be his brother.
Sure,
so.
yeah, that is cool.
Yeah, it's cool. It's really cool.
Like
yeah.
So let's talk a little football here.
Yeah.
What do you think of this first half?
Well, I think I'm like probably the rest of everybody on our side, a little surprised. I know talking to Coach Bowen this week, he was a little concerned just because a lot of teams don't run that flex bone. and it's a different look. It's something different to prepare for. And so, I think that's showing. And then having Truman go down didn't help us. He's the leader of that offense. So to see him come back on the field was great. So I'm assuming in that locker room that there's going to be some fantastic adjustments made. Clint's obviously a brilliant football mind. He's got an unbelievable assistant coaching staff. So I'm predicting a much cleaner and efficient second half for the Chesties.
The fumbles were a little odd.
We were so clean. Yeah, we were so clean last Thursday, and just to see that tonight is a little, just a little odd. But again, second game of the year, I think they'll clean it up.
Okay.
They had some bigger defensive linemen out there to contend with as well. But
yes, sir.
I think the main thing, the linebackers were very quick. Their linebackers were very quick. The defensive line bigger, and the Lions we're getting used to it now. And I think we'll keep the ball, hold on to the darn ball. Everything will be fine.
I think if we hold on to it, and Baylor's made some absolutely beautiful catches. Boy. So find a way to get the ball in the air and let him go get it.
Yeah,
man, that's a lot of fun. That's a great transfer for Coach Bowen.
It is.
He works some magic. He works some magic. Got a good receiver from Texas.
I bet he promised him some meals too.
I think so.
Some meals out
yeah. It's fun to see Baylor walking the halls of Lawrence High, and it's really cool. It's really cool to have Clint back and having him. He and Adam Green and I share an office, so we have a good time. Sometimes we're a little bit late to class. Bell rings. Might be a little tardy, but
lots of stories being passed back and forth.
A lot of laughs and a lot of good times.
Let's go to baseball. What's going on with your baseball bunch?
Well,
and the Lions baseball hopes this year.
Yeah, I'm pumped, man. I mean, we lost, a really good senior class. I'm biased, but I think it's one of the best we've had. And the third baseman meant a lot to me, Jack Stoll. But our shortstop was an all-state player. Devin Neal scored his first touchdown. Did you guys know that?
No.
Devin Neal scored a touchdown for the Jayhawks tonight.
Yes. Devin Neal
Devin Neal scored a touchdown.
We're out on these things.
Yeah.
We're out of
he
touch.
apparently played the whole first series and punched it in. So my wife and I were over on the other side going nuts, and so lost our center fielder.
For the news. Oh my God! I don't know if I'm going to be able to talk about much else.
I know. Let's just talk about that. So I'd be happy with that. But
absolutely.
Yeah. So we lost a lot of our offense, but we have a ton of pitching back. Ike Cobb and Grant Clevenger are both very talented young men and kind of power arms in the baseball terminology. Ike's going to go to Kansas, and Grant committed to Tulane in New Orleans. So two big arms, and we got some young kids on the mound that we're excited to see. So I think we're gonna hold some people down. We just got to figure out how to scratch some runs across, But I'm excited.
Now, do you guys do anything in the fall?
We have a lot of the boys are out here. I mean, there's a ton of them. Truman, Evan Bannister, Kean Crawford. I mean, there's a lot of boys that are playing. So I've always thought if they're playing varsity football, be a football player. You know, you don't need to play fall baseball. So a lot of the young kids, they can maybe play a little freshman football, and play some fall baseball.
Well, they certainly good workout. I mean, that keeps them in shape.
Yeah. And I just, they're competing out here, and that's the main thing.
Right.
So we like to see that.
So
yes.
We talked a lot last week about all of the new guys we have are the new transfers. Baylor being one of them. The Heck boys had made a huge impact last
Big
week.
time.
They made a huge impact this week already, both of them. And then, of course, Lance Bassett.
Yeah. We hired a fantastic principal, and she brought somebody good along with her. So, but I kind of chastised him in the hallway, and I've given her some grief. I'm like, okay, you bring a big time defensive end. Apparently, he's a really good forward in basketball. I'm like, what about my sport? Where's the love? Where's the love?
The Heck boys. Their dad was a great baseball player.
Troy told me at the little Abe and Jake's party. He said they haven't played baseball for a long time. So I hated to hear that because I'd love to have their toughness in there. And so I think all the transfers are basketball kids. So Coach Lewis is happy, but Coach Stoll got the shaft.
My class at Lawrence High School in 1964 had their grandfather Steve in my class, so I've had the Heck family tied into our family as well.
Oh, that's
for years
awesome.
And years.
So,
that and 4-H,
Yeah.
But the Hecks have been down in Baldwin City, and they did make that transfer.
Yes,
one
they
a
did.
Junior, one a senior, and that's great to have family back again that was here throughout the years, clear back to the 1960s when their brother graduated. Their grandfather graduated in 1964.
Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that. I know they're a big Lawrence family, and then Troy, I think you had told me Matt is close to your grade.
Yep, he was 1 year below me.
So good to have. Yeah, you like to have families like that back in the mix of things, and part of the Lawrence High family. It's really great.
What's the league look like as far as baseball is concerned? Do we have a favorite out there that's going to be hard to beat? Is there somebody that you're going to say, oh my gosh, if he's on the mound, that's going to be tough?
Yeah, Olathe West has a very, very deep roster. They've got 2 really good arms. They're very well coached. They've got some position kids that are kind of a pain in the butt for us to get out. So I would say Olathe West. Olathe East actually will be very good as well. And then, I'm hoping we can throw the Lions in the top third of that league and in the mix there too. So, but yeah, Olathe West, talent-wise, their roster is very, very loaded. So
is there a state team that's just from Wichita or somewhere else in 6A that's going to jump out at us?
Yeah, Blue Valley's kind of the king. They're the kingfish right now. I mean, they knocked it. We played them in the regional finals in a really good baseball game. They knocked us off, and then they went to state and kind of ran through the state tournament pretty well. And so they'll be tough again. Down in Wichita, I know Mays is always really tough, but I think they dropped to 5A. So, but yeah, you got to find a way to get past Blue Valley. They're usually the kind of the thorn in everybody's side on this side of the state.
Brad Stahl, Lawrence High School baseball coach, and has a big season ahead in the springtime.
Yep.
Do you help anybody coach other sports during the other season?
No, years ago when Free State opened, I helped Coach Lisher with football. Was on his staff, coached receivers, and helped with the defensive backs. And then I haven't done that since I came to Lawrence High. Just being a head coach, it takes a lot of your time, a lot of your energy. And when I got hired, my boys were both really, really tiny, so I think I needed to be home as much as possible because the spring can get a little hectic with two young kids. But now they're both, Jack's gone, but it was fun having them in the program last year at the same time. That was a lot of fun to go to practice and see both of them. So.
All right, I know one thing is certain, baseball will be good, and it will be a solid sport for Lawrence High School again this year. As far as Brad Stahl is concerned and looking ahead, Lawrence High School certainly has had a lot of changes. You mentioned the new principal, the way all of that has lined up, all the different things that are happening in our public schools. How are the kids taking this whole mask thing and everything else that's going on? The public, national media, the adult R's and D's and people that hate and don't hate are all making a big deal out of it. How are the high school kids doing? They're probably better than their parents.
Yeah, 100%. I really believe. I think kids are so used to wearing the mask. They're so used to the procedures that are set that I really don't hear kids complain. Whether it be in a middle school or elementary or wherever I'm going with my job being an itinerant teacher, kids don't usually complain. It's usually the adults. So I think kids are just so used to it. And honestly, like I know last year with football, those kids that were playing football, if you don't wear the mask, you don't follow the rules, you don't get to play football. So to me, it's a pretty cut and dry deal. Hey, if you want to be in school, you want to be in the band and orchestra or football, baseball, basketball, wear your mask. Follow the rules. If not, you don't get to play. And so, regardless of how you feel about it, that's the way it is. And so I think kids are totally resilient. I think they're just like, hey man, this is what we got to do, and they're used to doing it.
Some people keep talking about this being somehow or another separated. It's teamwork.
Yeah.
The American people, let's work together as a team on this thing, and it keeps flying up in our faces.
Absolutely.
But that being said, I love that you're saying the kids are just fine with it.
Yeah.
They're wearing the mask. They're getting along fine, and the young people should be showing us be an example, and they're being the example for us.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I agree.
Brad, as always, I know you came out here, absolutely killed it. Thank you so much for stopping up here. No, you did. You were great. I didn't have to talk at all. Right? You and Hank were good. We're awesome. Well, thank you, Brad, for coming out. You're listening to Lawrence High School Football on 810varsity.com and bull929.com. And we'll be back in 1 minute to get this second half started.
Fall is upon us, and so is the time to tune up that furnace. Don't miss the $49 special from Neil Harris Heating Service Experts. That's right, get your system tuned up for just $49, and you don't even have to be a Service Experts Advantage program member. Call 816-629-5343. That's 816-629-5343. Or schedule online at any time at NeilHarrisServiceExperts.com. That's NeilHarrisServiceExperts.com. And get ready for winter today.
Kurt Gieser State Farm Agency understands the importance of being a member in the Lawrence community and supporting local. They also understand the importance of supporting you in Lawrence, whether it's through the peace of mind you get with insurance or helping you with any financial questions or needs. Just like this high school broadcast, Kurt Gieser State Farm Agency will tackle any issues you need covered. Give Kurt and his team a call at 785-843-0003 or visit them online at www.kurtinsures.com.
Well, we're back here live at Shawnee Mission District Stadium, where the Lions are leading 13-7 at halftime. And Lions struggled a little bit, had a bad fumble punt, had a fumble in their own territory that gave the Bison the ball in a short field, and the game is probably not going quite as well as we thought. But boy, I tell you, now the Hawks are not leading, but the score is 15-28 with a minute to go in the second quarter at Coastal Carolina. Everyone expected Coastal Carolina just to absolutely blow out KU, and that's not happening. Devin Neal, our great running back from Lawrence High, had a touchdown, his first touchdown of the year, and it has 18 yards rushing. So Devin's made an impact at KU on his second game. You love to see that, and we'll keep you updated so much as we possibly can on the Hawks. But here we go at the start of the second half, and there's the kickoff by Glasgow, deep in the end zone as he normally does, and that will start the third quarter of this game for the Bison, seeing what they can do with this short 6-point lead of the Lions. The Bison will come out and see what they can do. Cotter Knowles has been the QB all night long for the Bison. Eric Duarte has gotten most of their steps tonight, and that looks looks like that's going to be the same way. They've lined up in a very unfamiliar position for the Lions and for everybody in high school football with the quarterback under center, which is not a normal thing. In these days, most quarterbacks are in the shotgun, but this is the way it has been all year long, or all game long. Quick handoff to Duarte, and Duarte gets very little, ran right into that line, and the tackle made by Bassett, couple of Lions out there. Down with the stop for the Lions. Tucker Corbin, one of them as well.
Lawrence High School made a good stop on that, but he sure kept his legs turning. Ended up with 2 yards.
Second down and 9 yards to go from their yard line. The pitch out, and I'm sorry, Hank, I missed that one. Just a quick little handoff up the middle. Up just to the far side, gain of about 2 yards on second down. That's going to bring up third down and about 6.
Yes, it is. Third down. They did get 2 more yards on that one, from 2nd and 8 to 3rd and 4, or 3rd and 6. Lawrence playing good defense in the middle. Now they've got to watch the edge.
And that front line for the Lions have really, I thought, played a very, very good game with the exception of just a couple plays.
Big play here.
Led by Lance Bassett there right up the middle. Now there's some movement in the Lions backfield, and Cutter does not like what he sees, and looks like he's calling a quick timeout for Shawnee Mission North Bison, and so we will take a quick little 30-second timeout. You're listening to Lawrence High School Football on 810varsity.com and bowl929.com.
State Farm Agency understands the importance of being a member in the Lawrence community and supporting local. They also understand the importance of supporting you in Lawrence, whether it's through the peace of mind you get with insurance or helping you with any financial questions or needs. Just like this high school broadcast, Kurt Gieser State Farm Agency will tackle any issues you need covered. Give Kurt and his team a call at 785-843-0003 or visit them online at www.kurtinsures.com.
And we're back at Shawnee Mission District Stadium where the Lions lead at 13-7 early here in this third quarter. Quarterback keeper, Knowles, and he has got a lot, 7-8 yards on third down. Good, real good for that first down. That's going to take it up to the 33-yard line.
They say the 33, he tumbled forward.
There is a flag on the field.
The flag is down. That's what I was going to say. Let's bring that back because there's a flag on that play, and it's going to go for no gain on the run, and it's going to be a penalty instead.
Thank you, David Trimble from 810varsity.com. He's helping us out on calling these plays, too.
Block below the below the waist, knee down around the knees or ankles, and that's going to mean a walk-off here of 10 yards, so it's going to be a third down now, and instead of 6, it's going to be 16. They mark that ball clear back to, well, no, I take that back. It was a 15-yard, measured to be a 15-yard penalty, so it goes clear back from the 24, clear back inside the 15 down to the 12-yard line. So it's going to be third down and 18, Matt. Big play there as far as their mistake on the part of the Bison.
And this formation is very interesting, and Coach Bowen had to make some defensive changes this week to go up against this interesting formation of the Bison. Everybody in real tight. Handoff quick to Duarte, and Duarte is able to get a couple. Well, it'll give him about 5 yards there on third down, but that's certainly not going to be enough for the huge yardage he had to make up. Brings up fourth down, about 13 yards to go, and here comes the punting unit. And now the Lions have seen them punt once, see what they have done. And let's see what happens here if their strategy is the same as it was last time.
Tito stands back at his own 48-yard line to take this punt that will come from the 5-yard line. The punter stands there to get the snap.
Cutter Knowles again, the quarterback, is the punter, and he's running just like he did last time. But the Lions brought a rush this time, and it's going to come up, and he calls for a fair catch, does Sam Cito right there that's going to be in Lions territory at the 44-yard line, and that's where the Lions will start it there in this third quarter for the first possession of this second half.
Well, officially, do the math. 17-yard line is where they measure it from. 44 is where they kick it to. That's their own 44. So the Lions start this first drive of the second half in North territory.
Going to the near side. 2 wide receivers out, 1 wide receiver to the far side. Handoff quick to Heck. Heck just to the line of scrimmage, and there he is stopped by a couple of Bison.
Boy, great stop out there defensively by one of those outside linebackers, or is that a defensive back that came up that quick? My gosh, that came up from the secondary to make that tackle at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
And Curvin Heck in tight with Baylor Bowen. They're the wide receivers, and that's going to be encroachment. Should be encroachment, but let's see what the call is.
I think they did step across that line. They definitely moved the defensive line, and I think they stepped across, and they're calling that now, so we'll see a mark
Lions
off.
are waiting to see what they call it. And they do call it against the Bison, so that's going to give the Lions 5 yards, bring up 2nd down and 5.
But that's an interesting situation because they had a play that stopped them for no gain, actually may have lost a couple of feet, and instead of that, now it's 2nd down and 5 because of that penalty.
Now Curvin Heck is heading over to the far side. He's way wide out. Bowen is really close to us. 2 big wide outs, but handoff quick to Braden Heck, right up the middle, and only gained a yard.
Not much there. Good defense in that middle ground out there from the 2 guys on each side of the center. They didn't let him get anything more than just about a yard. 3rd down and 4, long 4 coming up. 8.5 to go first third quarter.
Lions lead at 13-7 in the shotgun. Truman Jules guard back from that little injury. Truman's looking to pass this time. He's got a man short, and that is a Lion up good enough for the first down, and that was Cole Watson. Cole Watson was behind the line of scrimmage just barely, but able to pick up a nice little 10-yard pickup on that play. Good for a Lion first down.
That's where 6 feet 4 inches comes in handy for that junior tight end who was going out there just loping along slowly and grabbed that pass and knocked the guy down and took off.
1st and 10. Jules guard got it, looking for a wide receiver, and way overthrows the intended wide receiver, Sam Cito.
Well, I'll tell you
Sam
what,
wasn't even in the area, but he had been stopped by a couple of defenders. Surprised that there was, I don't know the exact rules there, Hank, but he was stopped by the defenders.
He was
unable to continue his running to get to the end zone for that catch.
He would have had to run through a defender, and I don't think he reached out and grabbed him or touched him, but that's 2nd down now.
Shotgun handoff quick to Heck on a first down. Heck's got it. 10-5, and that's going to be good for a touchdown. Another touchdown by Heck.
There you go, Lions fans. The Lions come up with a big play on a very important drive, the first by their offense in the first half. That dumps the score to 19-7, and the Lions come out to try this extra point. They had one that was basically blocked tonight because of no blocking on the front of that kickoff and extra point team. Here comes the kick.
And I have Heck down really for only a couple yards so far before that run, and Heck had been stopped a couple times, and that time he broke through, found a hole, and able to get 27 big yards for that TD, and that kick is up and good. That will make it 20-7. Lions out with a quick early score in this third quarter. 7 minutes, 49 seconds left to go in this third quarter. You're listening to Lawrence High School football on 810 Varsity and Bull929.com.
Meritrust Credit Union is proud to support Lawrence High School sports and be a part of this great community. You can experience the credit union difference through the way they're passionate about providing student athletes in our community with the resources needed to make the best financial plays. No matter where you are on your financial journey, Meritrust can help you conquer each milestone ahead and help you feel financially fearless. Visit meritrustcu.org to learn more. It's game time, Lawrence. Let's go.
And we're back here at Shawnee Mission District Stadium where the Lions just took the 20-7 lead over the Shawnee Mission North Bison, and a great night for football, 80 degrees at game time. And this Shawnee Mission crowd, this North crowd, is a really, really nice crowd. The Lions didn't travel with as many as you would like to see, and maybe we're just getting used to the COVID time, but you love a very enthusiastic student section. You wonder how many people are home watching. They've got us on the computer and watching the KU on the TV at halftime. And here we go. There's the kickoff. Deep out of the end zone, and Glasgow is a stud. He is just, there's just no other way to say it, but he got the wind at his back, so that was wind aided, but what a nice little kick to start off the third quarter for Glasgow.
He got it up in the air a little bit more this time, and that extra height was able to get all of the wind behind it, and Glasgow kicked that ball clear through the end zone. I said he was going to get one out of the end zone, and he sure did there with that wind at his back from the south. The Lions in this ball game now have a 20-7 lead. Very important to continue to play defense and stop this Bison team. They are tough. They can play offense too, and they've got a great running back.
Cutter Knowles again under center. Duarte in the backfield, and Cutter.
And nothing
doing there on that one. I believe that was just a quarterback keeper, and he was sacked back by this tough Lions line. He had a really nice fake to a man coming around the side, but it was not. It was not there.
Number 10 was the guy that was the fake candidate out there on the far side, and that's Nathan Doolin, one of the wide receivers. If he had the pitch at that time, about the time that he handed it off or he kept it, we couldn't tell. The Lions had him surrounded so fast he couldn't do anything with it. 2nd 10.
Lions had great defensive line that time. Lions lined up with 5 on the front line, and that's not a normal Bowen formation. That's not what he really wants to do. Quick handoff. Duarte's got it, and he's gained a few yards here. Let's look at it. Probably looks like about 6 yards, 5 or 6 yards here on 3rd down.
Wish we had the weight and the height on Duarte, because he is really showing us something. He's a senior. He's going to play in at least a small college situation. He has 6 yards on that run, and 3rd and 4 now after it looked like we had a pin back pretty good. He got a big 6-yard gain.
Yeah, Duarte is definitely the man for Shawnee Mission North tonight. But Cutter Knowles, not a bad quarterback at all, and again, you got to like this formation. We do have one wide receiver to the far side for Shawnee Mission North this time.
I think it will be a pass. Let's see what happens.
Looking like they are going to call a timeout as Shawnee Mission North.
Another one.
So we've got a timeout here. They're listening to Lawrence High School football on 810varsity.com and bull929.com. Third and 5 situation for the Shawnee Mission North Bisons. We're back here at Shawnee Mission District Stadium, listening to Lawrence High School football as they face the Bison tonight. They are up 20-7. 3rd down and 5. 6:13 to go in this game. Lawrence High leading. Under center is Cutter Knowles. Handoff quick. Nope. Cutter Knowles keeps it. Nice. Oh, wow. He had a man pitched out. That ball's on the ground. That goes out of bounds. And that's where that ball's going to be. That was a pitch back.
Credit the defender on that one. That's number 1.
Avion Nelson,
who made that pitch suspect to even try it to begin with, because he was right in the midst of that pitch, and he is the one basically that kept it from getting to the running back.
Yeah, Avion had great pursuit. The whole defensive line did a great job on pursuit, and they would have connected on that pitch, Hank. That might have had some trouble. That might have gone for a ways, but no go on that. And here we have a punt for the Bison. Oh my goodness, ball's on the ground, and he is now. Oh, he gets the punt off. Amazingly, Cutter Knowles gets that punt off and able to get it up to the 50-yard line. That is a miracle. and they are thinking they're lucky stars, and you got to love and appreciate what Cutter Knowles just did right there, because that ball could have been easily fumbled on the ground. He was on the ground at the 5-yard line. Lions could have fell on that ball and taken over, but man, Cotter, you just got to love what he did. He kept his composure, able to get that ball up. Lions had to fair catch it at the 49. Here we go. Lions taking over from here. Truman Julesgaard, quarterback, as he's been all night. And we have not seen Josh King, so I'd love to know what's going on with Josh. And he has a quick little, maybe even a forward pass, does Truman Julesgaard, even though it was just a 1-inch. You want to call it a
I think it was just a missed handoff that had to turn into a pitch.
Well, I was going to call it a Patrick Mahomes style 1-foot pass, because Patrick's really the one who kind of started to try to do that, and that's kind of what you lock the pass in the backfield for just a foot or something, and that's kind of what I think that was to Curvin Heck, but Curvin not able to turn the corner good enough, and that's going to bring up 2nd down and 10.5 or 11 to go. 2 wide receivers on the near side. In the shotgun, Braden Heck goes out for a pass, and Truman Julesgaard is brought down for a huge loss. There is a flag on the play, as Hank said.
That may be a penalty. We'll see. It may be against the Lions, though, on the blocks that were being thrown.
Very possibly. It could very possibly be a holding.
It's going to be a personal foul, perhaps, but they're going to decline it.
Yeah, I believe that was going to be a holding, but they'll take the loss of down, since that was a loss on the play, too, of a good. How many yards? 5 or 6 yards,
yeah,
Hank.
6 yards back to, I see where they put it down now. I thought it was going to be at the 45. Nope, it's clear back at the 41. So it's a big loss, and it's 3rd down now and extra long. Good 20 to go.
Baylor Bowen out wide for the Lions.
3rd down 18.
As is Sam Cito in the shotgun, and Braden Heck went out for a pass at time, too. Braden's now blocking for Truman. Truman's got a man downfield, and it is just overthrown on the head of Zarek Avery. Zarek has been playing a lot on defense tonight, but Zarek will come in certain situations to be a wide receiver, and Zarek had his man beat. If Truman would have connected on that pass, that would have been 6 for sure.
I believe we're going to see the punt come now as the Lions, with 5 minutes to go here in the 3rd quarter, lead at 20-7. Let's see what we can do with this punt.
And last time they punted, Hank, it was not good for the Lions. They had a bad snap, and it was recovered by the Bison. So here we go. Let's see what this punt can be done for the Lions.
Perfect snap.
Glasgow, nice punt. And you're going to have to get the distance. But it took a Bison bounce, and the Lions stop it right there. I think they're going to say the Lions ran into it. They tried to kind of fake that and make it go to the Lions, but the lineman will say, no. This is where you touch the ball at the 23-yard line.
Good punt, though. Line drive punt is right. Boy, that thing had maybe 15 feet off the ground at its highest point, and it was just a shot down the field, and took a bounce the wrong way, though. And if it had been a bounce the other way, it'd probably be inside the 10-yard line now. It's not. It's at the 23.
At the 23-yard line. And here we go. 4:45 left to play in this 3rd quarter. 20-7 Lions. Lions just got a touchdown this quarter and did not show much on that possession there. The great drive the first possession, but really not a good one the last time. Here we go. Quick handoff. Duarte, and he is pushed back. It's a little bit for a second, but then our defense comes off great on that right side and pushed him back.
I'm going to get
but they'll give him forward possession for a yard.
How about Jackson Wood, the linebacker, senior linebacker, doing the number on that? He was leading the way on that tackle. They gave him a yard. I'm not sure exactly how they could have done that, but they did.
Well, he got there before Jackson was able to come and clean up the garbage there a little bit.
When he went on the ground, he was 5 yards off the line of scrimmage backwards.
That's right. 5-man front for the Lions, 3 linebacker set. Man in motion for the Bison. Hands off quick to Duarte. Duarte able to find a little bit of a seam there and pick up a couple yards, but not that much. 3rd down and about 6 now.
3rd down and 6 is right. And again, I said they gave him a yard, which was benefit to North. but with 3 minutes 40 seconds to go here in this third quarter, the Lions want to hold them back down here. They've been in this end of the field the whole third quarter. That's where the Lions want to keep them, down here.
Very, very clear. The Bison watched film on the Lions last week because they are staying away from Lance Bassett at all costs. Although this time they go right towards Lance Bassett, and what happens? Lance just pulls him down. I say Lance Bassett. I actually never actually saw the number, but he was right in the position that Lance was. Was it Lance?
Yes, I believe so.
I mean, wow.
Is all you can say.
I mean, he was able to hand the ball off about 2 or 3 yards deep, and there was nothing happening. And Lance just manhandled him down.
They only
about
gave him
10 yards past that. But boy, what a great stand by Lance! What did I say? I said they've been avoiding him all night long. Next play, they come right by his side, and he makes them pay for it. Great job by Lance Bassett.
One heck of a defensive play.
See what they do again. They've got a rusher this time, so they do punt it away. And he's a decent punter, is Knowles, and they're just going to run it. My goodness. Sam Cito finally just goes ahead. Hey, Sam Cito says, I'm not going to let this go any further. I'm just going to fall on this ball right here, which is a very dangerous play.
It was. But go back to the 31-yard line. Now, the Lions have been getting those punts from back there in that territory up at midfield. This one rolled from the 42 clear down to the 31-yard line. It rolled 11 yards.
So here we go. Lions are going to have another chance this quarter with 2:27 left to go in the third quarter. We're up by 20-7. You're listening to Lions football on 810 Varsity Bull, and 810varsity.com and bull929.com. Brought to you by 23rd Street Brewery. 2 wide receivers set for the Lions. Heck in the backfield. Handoff to Heck this time. Going up to the right side and nothing doing. The Bison have figured out Heck. Heck had had some yardage and had a couple of opportunities that first quarter, but only gains a couple here on first down. Bring up second down and 8.
For junior, Braden Heck shows a lot of stamina in this ball game, for one thing, because he's gotten a lot of handoffs and keeps pounding that ball into the line of scrimmage, so he's been hit a lot tonight. Second and 8.
Josh King has been absent the entire night. I don't know what's going on with Josh, but there's a quick pass to Baylor Bowen right at the first down. Let's see if they give him that first down yardage. It looks like they do.
Got to. Yeah, if it's good at the 42-yard line, the pass was complete to the 42 where Bowen went down. And again, that's a Bowen kind of a catch. He had to come back for it. Made sure, though, that he didn't get back behind the line of scrimmage or the first down marker and kept that ball intact, laying sideways.
So nice little pickup by Bowen. Hands off quick to Heck. Heck's got it up 5 yards, up 10 yards. Nice little first down pickup on first down for Braden Heck.
Oh my gosh, Braden is only 5'9" and 178 pounds. I don't think he's that big. He may be 5'9", but he's 155 pounds maybe.
We'll give him 12 yards on that. 41-yard line. Lines into the Bison territory. Timeout, Bison.
Wow.
You're listening to Lawrence High School football on 810varsity.com and bull929.com.
And so is the time to tune up that furnace. Don't miss the $49 special from Neil Harris Heating Service Experts. That's right, get your system tuned up for just $49, and you don't even have to be a Service Experts Advantage program member. Call 816-629-5343. That's 816-629-5343. Or schedule online at any time at neilharrisserviceexperts.com. That's neilharrisserviceexperts.com. And get ready for winter today.
We're back at Shawnee Mission District Stadium. Lions are leading 20-0 and on a small little drive here.
Whoop, you didn't give them credit for that first touchdown of the game. 20-7.
True Jules guard. It's got a man. And Cito's open, and he bobbled it. Did they call it a catch? No. He had it, bobbled it, and caught it out of bounds.
Oh, for heaven's sake, I thought he had that ball well tucked in and apparently did not. Cito on that far side of the field, long way over there, but the bottom line is it's incomplete and it's 2nd and 10.
And looks like they're going to keep on throwing the ball. They've got a 3 wide receiver set. Bowen to the near side. Heck and Cito on the far side. And that's a pass to Cito. Cito's got up 5 yards and up 10, 11 yards on 2nd down. Good for a first down for the Lions, up to the 35-yard line.
RAC rack 'em up, one after catch. His run was 7 yards. The pass was about 3 or 4, and that brings you a first down.
1st and 10. Same set as we were before. Handoff this time to Heck. Spread offense a little bit, and Heck's got some yardage.
Ooh,
got about 8, 9 yards on first down.
Good blocking in the middle that time. Boy, we had a
Absolutely.
flat block on that big defensive tackle of theirs that he's still wondering where that guy came from.
They found a rhythm now in their game this drive. Last drive it was just terrible, but they figured something out this time.
About to run out of time here in this third quarter with a half minute to go.
40 seconds to go. Handoff quick again to Heck. Heck's got up a couple. Might be enough for that
He's going to have a first down.
There you go.
They moved him. And that will start the clock again with 1/2 minute to go. I'm going to let this thing run out perhaps. Nope.
No way. No way. Not this close. The game is too close to let that happen, Hank.
All
They're
right.
going to hit. Bowen's got it, looking for a man.
Oh,
got a man wide open there. Touchdown, Lions!
He got
Touchdown, Lions! That's the brother, Curvin Heck. That's his first down as a Lawrence High School Lion. And Mom and Dad are jumping up and down. The Heck boys have some touchdown for them, for the Lions.
Lawrence's quarterback got hit so hard as he delivered that ball, I thought they might throw a penalty flag for unnecessary roughness. I was looking for that, and you caught the touchdown pass instead.
Beautiful, beautiful throw right in the arms of Curvin Heck, and you got to love it. Lawrence High up 26-7. Here's the kick. It is up, and it is perfect. 27-7. Lawrence High leads it. You're listening to Lawrence High School football on 810varsity.com and bowl929.com.
Hi, this is Matt Llewellyn from 23rd Street Brewery.
And this is Cole Mondi.
The biggest hitter in Lawrence High School football history.
Oh, whatever, Matt. But you know my favorite play is going to the 23rd Street Brewery.
Oh, thanks, buddy. I'm glad you like it.
You know I love coming to the 23rd Street Brewery after every game and enjoying the prime rib sandwich.
And I love seeing you there, but I love seeing everyone there too. So join Cole and everyone else at 23rd Street Brewery after the game or anytime. The 23rd Street Brewery, 23rd and Castle.
Wow, what a catch by Curvin Heck, Hank. Just a beautiful pass, beautiful catch, and the Heck boys are happy. I want to see those boys tonight because and I want to see their dad. Their dad missed coming out to the brewery last week, but I'm expecting him. Anyway, nice kickoff here by Glasgow. Boy, again, a line driver to this 2-yard line. That's going to be brought back here up to the 20. Nope, check that, the 18-yard line. So the strategy, I don't know if it was strategy, but it ended up working out. Nice tackling by the Lions. 7.3 seconds left in this third quarter. Lions up 27-7.
That ball got down there so fast, and the Lions were right on it, and he was tackled before he could get from about the 3-yard line up to the 20. The ball set right at the 20-yard line. First down and to go there, and about the end of the third quarter, 7 seconds left in the third.
Probably just enough time for one play, and let's see what they do. They've got way different formation for the Bison. Two wide receivers to the near side, one wide receiver to the far side. Lions are a little wondering what's going on here. Up and missed that pass badly, but that's going to be enough for another. That stops the clock at 4.1 seconds. I don't know if that was their strategy to do, but they were able to get another play.
Well, I don't think they meant for the pass to be incomplete.
Well, that's correct.
I think what they did see on that was the fact that the Lions were playing good defense, because they did have to play against a more pass-ready team last week, so that's still in them there. They know what the pass formations look like and what to do.
27-7 the score right now. Very similar score to what both these teams had last week. Lions were on the good side. North was on the bad side. But here we go. Handoff quickly, and that is good for nothing. Well, give him 1 yard on that, and that is going to be the end of this third quarter. You're listening to Lawrence High School football. Lawrence High's up 27-7 at the end of the third quarter. You're listening to Lawrence High School football on 810varsity.com and bull929.com, and we will be back in 1 minute.
And so is the time to tune up that furnace. Don't miss the $49 special from Neil Harris Heating Service Experts. That's right, get your system tuned up for just $49, and you don't even have to be a Service Experts Advantage program member. Call 816-629-5343. That's 816-629-5343. Or schedule online at any time at neilharrisserviceexperts.com. That's neilharrisserviceexperts.com. And get ready for winter today.
Sigler Pharmacy Health Update. With flu season upon us during the COVID-19 pandemic, it's doubly important to lessen the risk for getting the flu by scheduling a flu vaccination. In a typical year, flu season occurs from fall to early spring. The symptoms that come with the flu can keep you bedridden for a week or more. Prevention is key, and getting an annual flu vaccine is the best way to help protect you against flu. Schedule your flu vaccination online at SiglerPharmacy.com. Sigler Pharmacy cares about you.
And we're back, and the Lions have some defense to play now. And a third down, the quarterback keeps it. He had a pitch man behind him, but he can't even find that guy to throw it to. It's going to be a tackle for a short gain and brings up fourth down. The quarterback on that option kept the football because he was surrounded by Lions. He wanted to pitch it, I'm sure, because he had guys all over him, and he's tackled for a very short gain. It's a 4th down and 7 situation, and the punting team comes back on the field for Shawnee Mission North. Now, I'm sure they've taken note of the fact that the Lions, with a 4th down and long, did drop they dropped everybody on a play in the first half. I don't think they'll do that again. Here comes the punter, ready to kick this football downfield to a Lion waiting at the 47-yard line. Takes a run-up approach, and it moves that football out of there. I mean, kicked it a long way, and the Lions back on it, and I think the Lions did end up getting the ball clear back at the 21 or 2-yard line.
Sam is going to be patting Kyle Watson on the back, because Kyle Watson came up there, and thank God he was there, or that would have been a huge turnover for the Lions.
The Lions touched the ball as he went back to get it, but then he ran past the ball and had to dive back for it.
They never touched it.
No.
Sam, he did it the same thing he did last time, Hank. The ball was rolling on the ground, and Sam went ahead and tried to jump on it again. Forget about it. Sam, he needs to remember, when that ball is doing that, just forget about it. Forget about it altogether.
Do not touch. Do not touch. It's a 10:59 to go ball game right now. Hank Booth with you, along with Matt Llewellyn, here on the Lawrence High School broadcast tonight. And we're doing it on a different way tonight, of course, with Bull929.com and 810varsity.com. So you're watching us and you're listening to us, and it's all tied in together. The Jayhawks are over there on KLWN and KLWN's FM affiliate right there, 101.7. 2nd down and 8 after the 2-yard gain. Quarterback back in the pocket, wants to throw the ball long, going downfield, and there's a lot of bumping. Thank you very much. They about knocked Bowen down. Baylor Bowen was clear down past midfield. My goodness, that arm on, I didn't know he had an arm that could throw it that accurately. He threw that ball 30 yards, 30-plus yards, past the 50-yard line, and that's interference against the Shawnee Mission North Bison. Somebody out there is going, Hank, what are you talking about, Bison?
Well, I'm kind of wondering what you are talking about, Hank. I thought Truman was spectacular last week. He threw it long, he threw it accurate. This week he has had a couple of missteps, but last week he was absolutely fabulous.
In this case, it's a 15-yard penalty, which moves the ball up to the 37-yard line. and the Lions will have it first down there. Handoff goes to the outside on the left and all the way past midfield into the territory of the Bison, as the Lions are able to scoot that one outside with a little bit of a speed runner carrying the football. That's number 20, Tony Jacobson, who is a sophomore and tailback 5'10", 184 sophomore. That's his first carry of the night tonight.
Nope, he carried it before for 2 yards. The first play of this series.
Okay,
Hank.
You're right. Absolutely right. Thank you for that reminder. First down and 10. The ball at the 47 of the Bison. Oh, there's a loss on that running play. The young man that I was just bragging about never got the wheels turning on that particular play, and he got knocked down for a loss of 2 yards.
Well, the deal is, Hank, on that play, it's like it was he tried to fake it, did Jules guard, and it just nobody bought that fake. Everybody knew they handed it to Jacobson, and the Bison just swarmed him.
Second down, 12 yards to go, back at the 49-yard line. Snap back to Jules guard. He's getting hit as he throws it again.
He's got it.
Catch. My gosh, he caught that football somehow.
Oh, are they saying no?
Saying it was a drop ball?
No, he
had the ball holding.
He absolutely had it the whole time.
Again, this pass was completed, it looked like, to Baylor Bowen.
I can guarantee you Clint will be watching the film on that one, because
that may be.
And I had the binoculars right on it. He absolutely had it in his hands. I did not see him bobble it 1 ounce, but I will absolutely be watching the film on that.
Not an ounce of bobble. Third down and 12 after the incompletion. Quarterback going to throw the ball over the middle. And
there's a flag. All right, that's an apology there.
That's going to be a pass interference again. Bowen ran the short route right over the middle that time, and the defensive linebacker who was covering him tried to keep him from catching it by wrapping him up, and that, my friends, is illegal and pass interference. Lawrence High School gets the choice now, not much choice to worry about. Mark off the penalty, take your first down, and keep the drive going. Get one more on the board to make sure this ball game is well tucked away. The way they're taking their time doing
I don't know. I don't know exactly, and I haven't ever seen a call, Hank. I didn't see the white.
I saw the flag go through.
I saw the flag, and I'm sure that it's pass interference, which would be an automatic first down. But here
we go, pass interference.
Okay. Here we go.
I'm not sure what took all that time to decide, because the Lions obviously are going to take a pass interference that comes on an incomplete pass over the middle for what would have been a little or no gain, and the pass interference gives the ball the Lions to football down at the 34-yard line, first down there. Ball at the 34. So a 15-yard pickup on the pass interference, and there is a jump off sides by the defensive right end, and I think he's going to go to the sidelines now, and a replacement's coming in. He was filling in for their number 50, who's a wide defensive player, wide out there, and the penalty is going to be a 5-yard mark off on the offsides by the defense, and it's first down and 5. First and 5, the Lions are Jules guard taking his time, looking to the sideline. The clock is not running since they did have the penalty, so first down now and 5 yards to go. Quarterback throws the ball quickly out to the outside, and trying to break a tackle but unable to do so is Sam Cito. So very short gain on that one, maybe a yard, down to, they say it crossed the 30 down to the 27-yard line. So a pickup of about a yard is all. So second down now, and a long 3 yards to go. Second down, a long 3 after the quick pass to Cito. That's supposed to spring him loose, but they had it well covered. Quarterback back in the pocket, going to throw the ball. Now he tucks it back under. Now he's going to throw the ball as he's tackled. Gets the ball off and down to the 25 and the 20, and a run out of bounds. Curvin Heck caught that ball. It was a save the quarterback catch, because it was going to be that or get tackled with the ball in your hands getting cocked back to throw it, as that was just a great play by our quarterback The quarterback, Jules Carr, did a super job to hold that ball, hold it, and then find a man open.
Well, and Curvin Hank did a fabulous job once he got the ball. And it was a hard catch to make, but he caught that ball and was able to have enough presence of mind to stay up and get that first down.
Ball on the 18-yard line. Pass out to the left side. Keeping his feet, headed for the end zone, and he's in there. Touchdown, Curvin Heck, number 2 on the evening. The Lions jump on top 33-7 with the extra point coming up. The Lions just added another passing touchdown from Jules Guard to Heck. That's the Curvin Heck out there that caught the ball, the wide receiver. And Lawrence High School now trying to add the extra point with 8:17 to go in the ball game. Here comes the snap. Ball is down. Kick is up, and it is perfect. 34-7. The Lions go on top, and the Lawrence High School Lions are now pretty much in command of this ball game for the last 8 minutes as they're taking it to the opponent, Shawnee Mission North. Now the Bison of North will be back with a call right after this timeout.
For more than 20 years, Family Medicine Associates has been providing expert-friendly primary care in Lawrence. Beginning this fall, a new affiliation with Advent Health, the region's premier faith-based health system, marks the start of many more decades of caring for the Lawrence community. With a whole-person approach to health and wellness, the providers at Advent Health Medical Group Primary Care at Lawrence are here when you need care. For details, visit adventhealthkc.com/primary care.
Once again, Grant Glasgow gets a chance to show off that kicking leg of his. This time, though, 4 minutes into the final quarter of the game, and this kick goes into the leftover wind that we have coming from the south. Not nearly the wind that it was at the start of this game, or right up until about halftime, Matt, when the wind started going down. 34-7 our score. The Lions booting it for about the 6th time tonight. 34-7 our kick is on the way, and it's a high, deep kick taken at the 2-yard line, upfield, and tackled at the 15. My goodness, who was that? Was that 44 that got down there so fast? 14. 14.
No, Hank, that was Jalen Diddy. Jalen Diddy was a speedster down there, a junior wide receiver, and also plays on this kickoff team. But boy, he got down there, and Jalen just absolutely laid out the deep man for the Bison.
And what number was that on the guy?
Jalen Diddy. He was number 86.
Okay, number 86. That was the number that Wait a minute, I haven't seen that number before. Jalen Diddy. He's listed as a wide receiver on this specials team. And if he's got that kind of speed with that size, Jalen Diddy, who made that tackle, was the first guy there, 6'2", 185. Throw him the football occasionally here in these games ahead. Lawrence High School back on the defensive side of the ball with now a lead of 34-7. Pitchback goes on the outside, trying to turn that ball up the field, and very little gain there as they get it maybe to the 16. A pickup of a yard is all. Some new guys out there on that defensive team now. I see Tate Meyer. He is a junior, 6'3", 224. Playing the defensive end, Meyer got out there and wrapped that one up after a gain of about 2 feet. It's second down. Call it still 9 yards to go.
Yeah, I'm not sure the new players out there for defense, Hank, but Tate's been playing all day.
Yeah, he has played a lot more. And again, they man in motion. The handoff goes straight ahead, but it's going nowhere. As a matter of fact, there's a loss on that play as the handoff went to number. Have we seen that one before? I don't believe that
Hank,
was.
Yeah, Hank, that was number 4, Eric Duarte.
I thought it was a different number this time, but a loss of a yard on the play, and they gave him the benefit of the doubt because it's 3rd down and 11 now.
But again, Tate Meyer in on that tackle again. and I believe the other that came from the ends there that time, Hank, and so that was Tate Meyer and Tucker Corbin in on that stop there.
And Corbin's number we haven't called before tonight. Third down now and still 11 yards to go. The ball on the 14. Back in the pocket. The quarterback going long down the field. They all jump up high, and who came down with the ball? No one.
Yeah, right.
Incomplete pass. They had two Lions covering the intended receiver who had great distance on that snap. The quarterback back straight in the pocket from that old-fashioned right underneath the, as I said, right underneath the center. You got so used to the people being in the shotgun or whatever else you want to call it that seeing a guy play under center all night long is very, very unusual.
You would think now at this point that if the Lions get it, they're just going to run the ball, and they're not going to. Obviously, they just want to run out the clock and get the game over.
I was going to say
the game is absolutely in the bag for the Lions, but they don't. At this point, they don't want to run up the score. They don't want to really.
Here comes
do
the
anything
punt.
To make anybody upset.
Here's the kick, and it's an end-over-end squibber, and it's going to bounce, and he's up and got it at 40-yard line in his own territory, diving forward. Oh, can't get away from that guy, so he makes it back to the 43. Just a 3-yard return out there for Sam Cito, but he held on to the ball. He held on to the ball, Matt, and that's worth
He did, and I'm surprised that they gave that line drive kick to Sam like that, because clearly Sam's wanted to touch that ball on the punt returns all night long, and he got to touch it that time, but did not get very far.
Again, 6.5 minutes to go here in the ball game. The Lions well in charge of this one, 34-7. They haven't made any major changes in their players on the field. We still have our starting quarterback, Jules Guard.
No,
we do. We have a new quarterback. He came in there, and he had the ball snapped back to him, and it was fumbled. And the running back that was with him, Tony Jacobson, it's lucky he picked it up and held on to it, because the ball went off the hands of the new quarterback out there, Tyson Grammer. Grammer's just a sophomore, 5'10", 210 pounds. The snap hit him in the hands. It bounced off of his hands, and now the ball's back at the 37-yard line, and it's second down and 16 yards to go after that loss. Back in the pocket. Quarterback's going to throw it. Surprises me. Passes a short one to the sideline, and it's incomplete. And we've got a flag down back where the pass was taking place. You've got to think offensive pass, perhaps blocking on that one, hold on the block. And we'll see what the call is, but it's going to be a third down now in 16. Or if they choose 16 not being enough, they want to have 10 more added to this. For the illegal block, it'd be second down and 26. Let's see what they do. The Lions so far haven't had nearly the penalties in this ball game that the opponent has. The North Bison have had a number of penalties in the contest. The Lions have had a few, but nothing. And again, I'm trying to remember, did they have any in the first half of this ball game that were significant penalties, Matt? Do you remember?
The Lions?
Yeah.
Yes, they did. Just one, though, at five yards.
Okay,
that's the only thing that I have written down.
No 15-yard penalties.
No 15-yarders. So we don't even really know what this one is yet. We're just now getting the call.
They're taking forever and ever to try to figure out what to call. It's the only thing I can figure out.
Well, now they're going up, so they called it.
Now they're going back to the original line of scrimmage, and I think they're going to say they turned down the penalty, and it's going to be third down and 16. So they take the down instead of the yards for the penalty, and the Lawrence Lions now can come up to the line of scrimmage with a third down and long, and a sophomore quarterback at the controls, Tyson Grammer, now with his third play of the night, looking for some success on this one. Third down at 16, takes the snap, going back in the pocket, looking, throws the ball, and it's caught. Clear up at the 45 in Bison territory. The Lawrence Lions, guess who? Baylor Bowen, high in the air to catch that ball here on this sideline at the 45-yard line. A perfect pass. He had to go high to get it. 5.5 minutes to go. He stayed in bounds. The clock is running. The ball's at the 45, and the Lions have a young quarterback who just took off on that one with the pass, and Bowen made the catch. Here's the handoff over the left side to that new running back out there, Tony Jacobson, the sophomore running back. He's also 5'10 and 184, so Jacobson wears number 20, and he's got a good future for the Lions, too. Clint Bowen, of course, played defense and specialized in defense throughout his career. 2nd down and 4 after the 6-yard pickup. Back in the pocket goes the quarterback, and he wants to throw the ball.
That'll be pass interference.
One of our guys was tripped up out there.
Yeah,
I don't
Cole Watson, and they did throw a flag.
Oh, they did. Okay,
yes, that's going to be
pass
interference, so that'll keep the drive running. The clock is stopped now, so that's the last thing that anybody really wanted to have happen, but that happened. And I think what Clint is doing, Hank, is he's trying to get this young quarterback some experience and they're thinking, okay, if he doesn't make the passes that'll stop the clock, you're really just trying to end this game.
Yeah, well, you want to make sure that the young quarterback gets a chance to practice his skills, and practicing skills doesn't mean you just do the short running game. So he's getting his arm used, and he's had success with it. There's the mark-off down to the 23-yard line after that pass interference call that knocked the Lions' intended receiver clear off his feet. 1st down and 10 from the 23 of the Bison. Shawnee Mission, I'm going to have a hard time getting used to them being Bison. Tyson Grammer, the quarterback, takes the snap, hands it off. Right side run play there by Jacobson, the sophomore running back. And as I look down and I see his number 20, right below that number is the number 21 with a guy by the name of John Hadel. And that is a number that is officially retired at Lawrence High. But this year, Clint Bowen said that guy was so important, we ought to put his name in every program we're in. And John Hadel's listed as retired. Here's the handoff, fake of the handoff. Good fake as the quarterback kept the ball. Fake of the handoff by Grammer as he faked it to Jacobson and kept it running to the left. He picked up about 5 yards, and it's going to be 3rd down and 5 yards to go. Again, a running play, and the clock runs with 3:45. And they're now kind of letting that clock run down. Lawrence High School's offense has the ball down to the 18-yard line, so they're certainly in 4-down territory with a 3rd down and 5. There's the snap back. Quarterback has to come up in the pocket. He's going to run it now, I believe. No, he throws it at the last second, and it is complete, I think.
No, that's
dropped the ball. Hard hit right after the ball arrived on the receiver of that pass, and it's going to be a 4th down. I think they may try that field goal team. You know it, because this guy that you were bragging about his field goals so much before the season started that I couldn't believe it. But now they're going to give that leg of his a try. We've seen him kick the ball the length of the field on kickoffs. Here's going to be a 34-yard field goal. The snap will be put down right between the 24 and 25-yard line. There's the snap. Ball is up, and the kick is on its way, and it is good. Add 3 to that 34, and 37-7 is our score as the Lions get a chance to try out the leg of their great kicker. And that word great now is going to start to get added to his name, Grant Glasgow. He just kicked a 30, we call that a 34 or 35? 35-yard field goal as the Lions now lead it by a score of 37-7. We'll be back on KLWN at 810varsity.com and bull929.com.
Fall is upon us, and so is the time to tune up that furnace. Don't miss the $49 special from Neil Harris Heating Service Experts. That's right, get your system tuned up for just $49, and you don't even have to be a Service Experts Advantage program member. Call 816-629-5343. That's 816-629-5343. Or schedule online at any time at NeilHarrisServiceExperts.com. That's NeilHarrisServiceExperts.com. and get ready for winter today.
Welcome back, and the Lions have jumped out in this game in a very impressive fashion in this second half. Here is the kickoff by that strong-legged young man who, even up against what south wind is left, just kicked it 8 yards, 9 yards deep into the end zone, not even fielded back there, as the Lions now will take back the defensive side of the ball, and the ball will be in the hands of the Bison. Again, Shawnee Mission North officially changing their mascot for this year's football season. The announcement came just about 2 weeks ago that the name was changed to the Bison, and the Shawnee Mission North football team will from now on be known as the Bison. The Lawrence Lions back on the defensive side. Imagine we have a few new players out there. Handoff is no handoff. Fake of the handoff, and a good fake it was, as the quarterback keeps that football, and Cotter Knowles was able to get that ball, a pretty good gain on that run from scrimmage, clear out to the 27-yard line, right between the 27 and 28-yard line. Do we have a penalty on it? Yes, we do. Penalty flag is down back here at the 23-yard line, and it's looking like that's against the Lions. Did you see what the white hat said the Lions did? 5-yard penalty is added to that run.
I do not, Hank, at all. I do know Tucker Corbin, credit Tucker Corbin on the tackle.
Cotter Knowles, their quarterback, carried the ball. 5 yards added on to that carry, and it's a first down. The ball outside the 32. Now again he keeps the ball, runs hard with it up past the 35 to the 38-yard line, and a good pickup of about 7 yards there on that first down play. The ball, it was a 1st and 10 at that location. Now it's been moved up to make it the 39-yard line, so that was a 6-yard pickup. 2.5 minutes to go, and no hurry for this Bison team. The North team isn't hurrying with that ball. The ball right at the 39-yard line, their own 39, as this ball game's time clock is dwindling down. Everybody in very tight. Quarterback hands it off, and right straight ahead goes the running back, and he is met by several men. Number 43 seemed to be one of the leaders of that pack that took him down, and getting in there to make that stop were several others, but Max Marshall, who is a senior linebacker, not one of the starters, made that hit and took him down. 3rd down and 1 yard to go. 3rd down and a yard. The ball is at the 42-yard line. With the ball at the 42, just a yard needed for a first down to keep their possession alive. Quarterback keeps it. He's got a big gain. Clear into Lions territory at the 44-yard line. Great run that time by the quarterback, Knowles, and he's got some skills. He's a good young guy that is playing hard tonight. You know, a lot of people would have just kind of been halfway going at it. With 1:25 to go, clock is running. Cotter Knowles runs back out with the play. Cotter Knowles runs back out. The clock runs down. It's a first down for the Bison, down to the 44-yard line. It's the Lions 44, so they're in scoring territory now on the Lions side of the field, but it's just 1:05 to go, 1:05 seconds. Cotter runs out of the grasp of the Lions defender and gets about 10 yards down inside the 35-yard line before he's tackled. He's going to be very close to a first down. They may place it so that it's a yard short. They do. It's going to be just short of a first down, second down less than a yard. But more importantly, we're under 40 seconds now on that clock, and they may run just one more play, and that will be it. There's no hurry up in this Bison team at all. They're just running out the clock and making sure that their football team stays clean and healthy for the next ball game coming up for them. There's the handoff right straight ahead, and that, my friends, is going to be the last play of this game. Whoop, they stopped the clock for the first down. They've got a first down, have moved the chains, and while they move the chains, the clock, now that's running once again. They had the signal for the first down. The chains are being moved, but I think that will be the last play of our ball game. The Bison football team, offensive team, comes to the sideline. They lost today by a score of 37-7. This is a good football team with some good players, Matt. The Lions just showed off some real skill in this ball game. They made a lot of mistakes that I know they wish they could grab back and pull back in again and not show them. But the bottom line is their play was good enough that even with the bad mistakes of that first half, good clean play in the rest of the ball game made the Lions a real strong winner in this one, 37-7. The touchdown that the Bison scored came on their first drive, I believe, in the first quarter. It was 7-0 for a while. The Lions got a touchdown but missed the extra point. But just before halftime, they were able to score a touchdown to go ahead, 13-7 at the half. The extra point was good on that one. And in the second half, they scored a touchdown right away in the second half to make it 20-7. And after that, another 17 points, a field goal, and 3 touchdowns, and that's your score, 37-7. The only point missing from that board is one blocked extra point. Lawrence High wins it over their opponent in the Sunflower League, the Shawnee Mission North Bison. The Lions run off the team at the south end of the field, headed for those buses that are parked out there. They'll have a nice drive home tonight, celebrating a victory, and get back at it again tomorrow for a ball game again next Friday night. And next week, Matt, I don't think we'll have the Jayhawks have another Friday night game, right?
No, they don't, Hank.
Next week, the Jayhawks will be playing at home, I believe, but it's going to be a Saturday game. The bottom line is the Lions are also back at home, and we'll tell you more about that one coming up. But, Matt, any thoughts from you before we close it out tonight?
No, good game. I was just going to, it's been kind of fun to kind of keep an update on KU. They're hanging in tough. They're down by 13 with 3:42 left to go, 35-22 at Coastal Carolina. But no, I liked what I saw tonight, Hank. I mean, I thought we did really, really well. We clearly made some mistakes that I know that Coach Bowen will just think is an opportunity, and that's where he's going to go with those and not worry about really much else, because the bottom line is we won by 30 points, and so you can't fault them that much for what they did. They got some younger players in, a lot of younger players in at the end of the game, especially on that defense. That last series got our young quarterback and the running back some time in their last offensive series, so I know Coach Bowen was excited about that. But he'll work on the opportunities. But you know what, Lions look pretty tough, and the Mill Valley game will be tough one in 2 weeks.
Certainly.
I'm trying not to look ahead too much, but boy, that's going to be a tough one. That's going to be where they are really tested.
Now, next week, what do we have as far as the Lions are concerned in their next ball game?
Well, I knew you were going to ask me that, Hank, and I'm not all prepared. I don't have everything in front of me like normal, Hank.
Both of us are in the same boat on that, because it's been such a wild and crazy week as far as so many things are concerned, and we are here tonight, of course, broadcasting with the 8-10 varsity video that you've been watching. We're on their same line for our audio broadcast tonight, and on bull929.com. So
it will be the Shawnee Mission West
that's
team.
What I thought it was west, but I was afraid it was northwest, and I missed something. So if the Lions play, that's at home against Shawnee Mission West next Friday night.
We play Northwest in 3 weeks.
3 weeks for Northwest. West is next Friday night, and we'll see you there at home. And hopefully a big crowd will be out there to cheer on this undefeated Lawrence High School football team. That'll wrap it up for tonight, Matt. I think we've got all the other things taken care of that we need to. We'll say so long, everybody. I hope you enjoyed our broadcast. We sure always love to bring them to you. Matt Llewellyn can be found at the 23rd Street Brewery in just about an hour after he drops me off to pick up my car, and then he'll head right straight to the brewery and make sure everybody is served the coldest, best beer possible, and very tasty food will be served up as well. So be sure to stop by 23rd Street Brewery this evening and have a toast for the Lions. Have a toast for the Lions, and we'll look forward to seeing you next week, Matt.
All right, Hank, we'll do it.
All right, that's it. We'll be back next week with football and KLWN. As always, we'll be right there on the spot for the Lions. Back with KLWN, and we'll see you then on 1320 and 101.7 KLWN FM. This is the Lawrence High School football game. The Lions' final score, 37-7. The Lions win it. We'll see you next week.
Hi, this is Matt Llewellyn from 23rd Street Brewery.
And this is Cole Mondi.
The biggest hitter in Lawrence High School football history.
Oh, whatever, Matt. But you know, my favorite play is going to the 23rd Street Brewery.
Oh, thanks, buddy. I'm glad you like it.
You know I love coming to the 23rd Street Brewery after every game and enjoying the prime rib sandwich.
And I love seeing you there, but I love seeing everyone there too. So join Cole and everyone else at 23rd Street Brewery after the game or anytime. The 23rd Street Brewery, 23rd